I welcome D back, Money Vikings. Welcome to our Neverwinter Nights 2 Let's Play. We have just arrived at the harbor. Which names I just forgot. Damn it. What's it called again, this harbor? We're gonna find it out in a bit. And of course, there's no new traders, so I want to check them out. What do we have in store for us? Hey, brother, take a look at how just Throndonves. Blessed of Walking. Do you carry any unusual items? Happens that I do, though I don't usually advertise. Here, have yourself a look. Unusual items. So they have special items as well. A Mad Jen's boots. 25k. Do we ever have... We have 23k of money. Oh, we have some stuff to sell. Dagger +3. Kukri. Throwing axes. Shurikens. What else do we have? Strange ring. We're gonna keep that. Greater cloak of protection versus law. I mean, we're playing a goody shoes, so no need for that. Bee venom. Let's put those on your weapons. Please, thank you. There we go. There we go. Good. What about the books? Anything that we can sell here? No. Okie dokie. So, that being said, we have 38k. And Mad Jen's boots, what do they do? I love that they have the little storyline to them as well. In the wake of time of troubles, a financially ruined water deviant aristocrat named Madaki Yend claimed to see a vision of the High God, Ow, in his cloak. This one does remove blindness, deafness once per day. Favor of Ilum Ara? Ilum Lura. This gives us dexterity +4. Ooh. The industrious hands of Pim. Dexterity +2. And has haste. Interesting. Helm of the Grand Mouse. What the hell? Only by Paladin. Okay. The Rainstone Belts. Only by Monk. Strength +2. 9. What? Jesus. Why is this so expensive? Dexterity +4 sounds like nice gauntlets to have.
Something you want?
Yeah, I think those gauntlets I would like to have. Those Balderhuis Concert Hearth, what does that mean? Resistance of cold and fire. Oh, she can wear anything. She's not restricted to class. That is interesting. Brooklyn Arts, welcome aboard. Over to have you. Bonus to strength, usable as sorcerer. There's also a fantastic sorcerer class that you can do in terms of melee combat. So great. So many great things. Good. I would like to grab you these dexterity +4 thingies. Hello! Oh, look at that dancing dragon. Yeah, Favor of Ilum Lura. I'm gonna grab those. Switch you out. For a little bit of less AC. I'm okay with that. That means I need to maximum dexterity bonus class. I need something that is better here. In terms of the dexterity bonus class. Could that rogue thingy that I have here be better? There we go. Have that one on. Move that one over here. Braces of Armor 4.
I concur.
Could be something for you guys. You have a 3. You have a 4.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and
I
let's head
think
out.
it is time everyone marched
Yes.
behind me, your new glorious leader.
Jesus, please shut up. Let's move this up to 15, at least. Let's sell that one.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Fall in.
You're not the new glorious leader. Here's some elemental thingy thing. We can Benzos Luck sell that one. Back to 28k. The Hands of Pim were Dexterity +2 for the fighter and haste.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
For the glory of Carlish Cormac.
Those watching the video, they will not get it why I was laughing with Khaleesi Cormac. Oh, thank you, Conley, for making me smile. How's the game so far? Heard is more buggy than the original. It has so far the same bugs-ish from what I've seen and heard. Keep in mind, this is my first playthrough, so I cannot tell you if it's buggier. I had some crash to desktop moments, but that was kind of it in terms of bugs. Yeah. That was kind of it in terms of bugs, actually. The sun rays and new morning star 1d8, fire 1d6 and +2 bonus. The phoenix, the bone phoenix, it's a +1 bonus. Okay, so the morning star, that one would just be a +1 to the attack rolls. Heavy crossbow by wizards.
I concur.
I could actually give him heavy crossbows. The plate piercer. Massive criticals, 2d8. I mean, why not? True crossbow. 93,000, Jesus. And the white dragon bow. Unlimited arrows. Ammo one, oh, that's good. That's really good. 550k.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not
50k. Can the City Watch tell us
I'm
more?
surprised you have the courage to show your face here. A lot of people here had friends in Ember. If they find out who you are...
Oh, the watch over there thinks that I have killed and destroyed Amber? I'm not responsible for what happens here. I'm here to clear my name.
You're free to conduct your business here, but you'll be watched. If you have questions, ask them now. I'm a busy man.
Wow, what an ass. What happened at Ember?
Innocents slaughtered. The village burned to the ground, all done by you. My only regret is that Ember falls under Luskan jurisdiction, not mine.
Could it be that somebody shapeshifted or used our face as they did that? Why are you certain it was me?
There was a witness to the attack. You were described in great detail.
I'd like to speak to that witness.
Out of the question. She's been through enough. And besides, you won't like what she has to say.
I need to speak to all my witnesses. No. I want to speak to this witness now.
I suppose I don't need you burning Port Last to the ground, too. Very well. You may speak with her. Bring the girl here.
Yes, Captain.
Chandra? Chandra, is that you? Elaine, you survived. Thank the gods.
Chandra! It was horrible. They butchered everyone.
Elaine, it's all right. Shh.
They know each other?
Look, I brought people to help. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You! Chandra, it's him! Why would you bring him here?
I am not responsible for what happened at Ember.
I saw you murder those people.
No, Elaine, it's not true.
I know what I saw. They had no weapons. Some even surrendered. But he...
You meet the same fate. Wow, you can be such an evil bastard. We're here to help you, not to hurt you.
That's right, Elaine. We're here to help, all right?
It was trade season, and the shipments into Ember had fallen off. I had decided to trade along the south roads. When I came back to Ember, I heard the screams and saw the smoke. I left my wagon and went into town. That's when I saw the bodies. I saw him kill the quartermaster while he was on his knees, begging for his life.
You
Damn,
saw
somebody
this
set
man
us up.
here do the killing blow? And was it just him? And where did he...
Sand!
We don't have all year, girl. Nor do I have the patience when the trail of these killers grows colder.
There were others, but I didn't see them closely. I ran
The
as hard as
sass
I
on
could
sand.
to Port Last, and they took me in. But you did do it.
Or someone that looked the part. There are many magics that can cloak one's appearance, even allow one to change shape.
I know
called it.
what I saw.
I called it. I called it. I wonder in these rolls if it picks up the group skill in diplomacy and picks the highest one to roll, or my personal skill in diplomacy when I'm talking. Because in Dungeon Dragons, and not in Dungeon Dragons, in Baldur's Gate, for example, they use whoever is best at it when doing the skill check for you. Of course, on a D&D table, if it triggers you personally, then you have to do the roll with your stats. Maybe there's an occasion in terms of roleplay that a companion or a group member could step in to take that role for you, if it's allowed by the DM or the situation. But I think the diplomacy role would be probably addressed to my main character. But yeah. Panavision, how you doing? Proof for Kormaker is evil? No. And actually, the D&D group would say, you know what? Did we do that? I can't remember. That's exactly what did we say, Septequis. Because probably most of the D&D groups are too lazy to actually take proper notes and then have no fucking clue what's going on, and the DM just loses its mind. At least that's what happens very often with my routes. I don't think they did take back then. Unfortunately, it's just whoever's speaking to them. Could be. I don't think... Don't you think it's possible that it was someone else disguised as me?
No, and nothing you say will convince me otherwise.
Who else was there besides me? Were any of my companions there?
You had about a dozen of your friends with you.
My friends.
But I don't recognize anyone with you now.
A dozen, you say? Interesting. Do go on.
So you didn't saw a dwarf, a gnome, or half-demon girl?
Well, no. I believe they were all human.
Well, considering that those two and the gnome account for at least half of us, that might seed some doubt.
More than half in spirit.
Yes, you keep telling yourself that.
But you could have just hired others.
Yes, my dear. But as your hesitation suggests, why would anyone do that when they have trusted allies who would follow one anywhere, despite their common sense? No offense.
Look at Gallagher stare at him now. I'm not sure if it's clipped like that because they're standing there when we entered the room like that, or if they actually turned around to him. How did you manage to get away if you got close enough to identify me?
I don't know. I just started running.
Maybe
I guess
they wanted you
didn't
to take
notice me.
away.
You were lucky, Or perhaps they let you escape.
That is all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, Elaine.
I'm sorry to have put you through this, Elaine. Guard, please see that she reaches her quarters safely.
Listen to me. If we can get her to work for us, her story of tears will sway the court in our favor.
Elaine's not some tool, Sand. She's just survived the massacre of her town, which someone caused to get to us.
Girl, if we do not use your friend, the Luskins will, and they will use her testimony to kill our friend here. So, please dispense with your convenient morality. Either we use her or they do.
I mean, he has a point. She's been through enough, and I don't want to make her a target.
Good. Glad to hear someone here is making some sense. Leave her alone, Sand. I mean it.
Forget it then. I can't help this matter if you won't heed my counsel. Maybe you will when you're hanging from the gallows, twisting in the wind.
I wonder if it ultimately could end up into us actually dying in that whole spiel.
This lock's being troublesome.
Then open it. If you can, of course. Oh, Elaine is back here. Hello, Elaine. I don't want to talk to you right now. Didn't you say that she goes home? Is the cell block her home? What is going on here?
What brings you before me?
Luskin is a threat to you, isn't it?
Of course. The Luskins would lay claim to our harbor for their warships. Having secured such a prominent location, they could mount a swift attack on Neverwinter, or Waterdeep for that matter. They talk of a peaceful coexistence, but I know their words to be false. Luskin's difficulties with Ruithim may have come at a fortunate time. As long as Luskin is at war with their island neighbor, they cannot turn their attention elsewhere.
You think so? Very well then. Thank you kindly for your information so far. Luskin is peaceful? I doubt it. I very, very much doubt it. So, let's move on through the port. God Kiri, welcome in. Skål. How was your weekend? Lovely to have you among us as well. So... Was it because I just saw the holographics for a moment, and then the overlay moved the top of it? Oh, that's mosquito sounds. Hola, citizen, Naya. Citizen. Gonna make dark vision. Careful there, watch the worm sage. Eye out to tidy up. But there's never time. What are you talking about? Worm sage, it's used as a reagent to certain spells. So what? It's used to prevent the dead from rising, if I recall correctly. Yes, that's right. You have an eye for the obscure. Does poor lass have an undead problem? No, it's Ember. A little village north of here, the people were slaughtered horribly, and the bodies are intended. They'll return as undead. It's only a matter of time. I've not been to Ember since, but I've heard that the bodies are rotting there while they fell. Why haven't the bodies been buried? Ember is Luskin territory, and the Luskins haven't bothered. Surely you can see this is a crime. Those corpses mustn't be left to rot, nor should innocent souls be condemned to torment. Perhaps you can help? Alright, so what do you need me to do? I knew you would understand. Look, here's worm sage extract mixed with some other reagents. You only need to sprinkle the bodies with this extract. If any soul remains trapped within, their negative energies will be suppressed, and they will be free to pass beyond the worlds. An overly dramatic description and assumption of the properties of souls, but she's correct. The worm sage will serve to fight necromantic arts. Here, take this back. Sprinkle a pinch of the powder over each corpse you find, and that should be enough to put the spirit to rest. I'll wait here for your return. Okay. Interesting. Playing the new Demon Slayer game. Is it actually good, Kiri, or is it one of those weirdly ported games that use the name of a respected and well-watched TV show to just make utter garbage. Like most shows to game situations. What lost guards? The inn is over there. You there! Stop right there! Is there a problem? Problem is that you massacre the people of Ember, and we don't let murderers run loose in Port Last. Like I've said to numerous other people, I'm not responsible for what happened. Well, forgive us if we don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. You're going to arrest you for disturbing the peace. You're going to become violent and ragefully, we'll force to kill you. It was I who decimated the orc tribes at Old Owl Well, and the four of you dare to challenge me. Fine, you're gonna go. I'll be watching you. I love how our dwarf is just intimidating everybody. So, I guess our flabbermouth is at the end. But the screenshots on Steam, I would rather just watch the anime. I get it. I get it. Boom, 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 boom. Falgor. Welcome to the Alliance Arms. What can I help you with? Can you tell me anything about Amber? Can tell you plenty, but whether any of it's truth, well, that remains to be seen. What have you heard? Take this rumor for thoughts. Some folks say it was beasts of the Duskwood that savaged Ember, revenge for disturbing their nests or something such. Frankly, I'm inclined to believe that one Port Last had a bit of a werewolf problem not too long ago. Would surprise me if there was more of them hanging around. A werewolf? What else? There was this Luskan woman sniffing around a while back. According to her, some adventurers strolled into town and slaughtered everyone, just for chuckles. Nothing but lies come out of Luskan lips, so you can ignore that one. That's just my opinion. Anything else? Well, there's Elgin, one of my regulars. He claims he was there, saw the whole thing. I wouldn't exactly call him a liar, but he's always talking about his adventures, which conventionally happen when no one else is around. Where can I find this Elgin? Head over to the common room. He's probably telling the story for the 100th time. Okay. Elgon! There's Elgon. There's Kalindra. And there's Marlene. Interesting. I would love if you don't know their names in RPGs, and by interacting with them, you might or might not find out how they called, and then you have a name tag to them. I just lined up an arrow to the deer, and when I heard a growl, it turned, and it was the biggest, blackest wolf I've ever seen, coming right at me. Lucky for me, I had my enchanted dagger with me. With its jaws only inched away from my throat, I launched at it with a quick twist of a blade. I cut the beast's heart. Ooh. Was a bit tired after all of this fun in the Duskwood, so I decided I'd head to Ember to rest up. That's when I smelled the smoke. I ran there as quickly as I could, and what do I see? The village in flames! The defenseless people being slaughtered by cruel and evil men. There was a dozen of attackers, heavily armed, aided by foul creatures, demons, I think. So what did you do? The only thing I could do, I attacked. I cut down two of them before they knew I was there, but the others, seeing what a threat I was, ganged up on me. I slew several before one of them snuck up from behind and knocked me unconscious. The enemy must have thought me dead, because when I woke up, they were gone. Yet hardly a scratch on him. A tale well worth its weight in words, no doubt. And what of Ember? Sadly, it was too late. Everyone was dead. There was little more than I could do, so I returned to Port Last. At least you tried, Elgin. The man is clearly a fool, but it is his audience that concerns me. Such tales could be used against us. We should question Elgin and see about the facts of his tale. I haven't seen you around before, Hugh, just passing through. You saw what happened at Ember? I did. I'm sorry I couldn't have done more to stop it. With a rotund frame like you, it's wonderful the enemies were able to get close to you at all. Gods, men, you look like you swallowed Ember, not saved it. It is a miracle you survived. Indeed. Timora was watching over me. Did you see who led the attack on Ember? Regretfully, I didn't. Otherwise, I'd have been the first I cut down. I spoke with a survivor. Heard there were only a dozen of attackers at Ember. Nothing to mention about demons. Survivor? Well, that's good news. With all the smoke, I'm sure I could have been mistaken. Tricks on the eyes and all. Now, if you excuse me. Also, Haljal said you can barely handle a blade yet. You managed to kill many of the attacker. What? He's wrong. I didn't need this training. I'll learn to fight somewhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me. Farewell for now. He's a slippery one. Let's ask around town and see if we have anyone that can help us shed some light on this more flamboyant statement. Okay, so I need more input in order to put him straight, more or less. And if you give him you, Falgor. You can tell me anything about what happened there. Just tell me what you know. Go on. Understand? Other than Elgon. Well, there's Hieromenos. Seems to have a guest staying with him nowadays, with guards and all. Could be one of the attackers, more likely a survivor. Hieromos? First captain. Oh, to say, closest thing to a mayor we've got. Got set without the troublesome election bid. You'll find him in the garrison. Thanks for the tip, friend. So, Malin. You're not from around here? Planning on staying a while or passing through? I'm investigating the murder in Ember. What's to investigate? The village is destroyed and everyone's dead. Could have been brigands, or gods know what else. But Lord's justice won't bring those villagers back to life. Do you know of anyone who might have witnessed the attack? Maybe. 3 days ago, I was passing just south of Duskwood when I spied a column of smoke. I'd say it was coming from the ridge just above Duskwood Grove. Could have been some travelers stopping for the night, or it could be that someone's made a home for themselves. There's a cave up there and a good spot for a camp. Either way, the grove is an hour walk from Ember, maybe less. Whoever's up there may have seen what happened in the village. Anything else that you can tell me about the place? Depends on what you mean. I don't know much about Port Last, but I could bend your ears for hours about the land betwixt here and Luskan borders. Mostly, it's trackless forests, though they said they would have magic properties. The only place of note is Duskwood Grove, but it's gone strange of late. Used to be there. Plentiful of hunting. A deer there. Now something's driven all the deer away. Nothing but ferocious beasts and stranger things for miles around the grove. Wait. Didn't Elgon say he was hunting deer when Ember was attacked? Unless he was hunting deer that were uncommonly strange and ferocious, I think that man has some explaining to do. What brings you to Port Last? I'm fresh from the Duskwood Grove. Took a wound from a dire boar and the beast gave chase, otherwise I wouldn't have stopped town. Okay. Interesting, we found out some more, apparently. Or perhaps have it based in your passive perception, so if you have a low perception and walk into a bar, bartender should initially just be called bartender. Yeah, but how does your perception tell you how the name of that dude is? That's what I mean. My pardons, but I have a lot of a mind. Something wrong? My partner, Redberry, he's 2 days late for our meeting. He's a northerner and a fool, but he is good with a pick and wedge and has brought so much silver to my house. I was planning on taking him to Amn with me, but he heard tell of valuable ore in Duskwood. You two are miners? I'm an artisan and a master trader. Strength can mine a quarry, but wits is needed to fully utilize it. Aye, something humans have never understood, but at least you're making an effort. Something most humans don't bother to do. It's almost as admirable as dwarves wanting to be monks. Ah. When one sees soot on the anvil, one calls it soot, not silver dust. If the name fits, that's the name you use. Calgrim -1. Besides, she's from Amn. You know how they are. Each is entitled to their own opinion, even dwarves. What does he look like, you Bradbury? He's hard to miss. His hair's bright orange like flame blooms in the deserts. And if you happen to see him, just tell him I'm still waiting. Okay. Okay. Farewell. Ackler, thank you for the lyric. Anything else in here? Serving wench. Ooh, look at that kitchen. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you quarreling with the candle? Let's talk about Ember. You were hunting deer in Duskwood. Malin says there's no deer to be found there at all. I saw plenty. I don't know what she's talking about. Look, it's obvious you know I wasn't there. What do you want from me? Why did you say you were there? Free ale and the attention of women, of course. You think someone like me could get that otherwise? You're probably right. What were you really doing here? I've heard there was a dryad in the Duskwood, so I figured. Well, you know how dryads are, with men, I mean. Oh gods, how predictable. I didn't get too far in before the wolves chased me away, so I decided to stop in Ember for a while. Then I saw the smoke from Ember, so I didn't dare to head that way. By the time I got back to Port Last, people were already talking about a massacre. No one around here seemed to know what really happened, so I figured I might as well embellish my involvements. No one's getting hurt, right? You're doing damage just by spreading that story. Oh, please. All the harm's already been done. Everyone thinks you're a witness if Ember attackers hear about you. Oh, no. I didn't even consider that. Everyone, I have an announcement. That should keep his mouth closed. We didn't need him to spreading any more of these wild tales before the trial. Well done, let's move. Okay, so he's not sharing any more rumors around us. That was good to fix. Does he have anything to say on that? I've never seen Elgon so quiet. He walked right up to me and admitted that his Ember story was a lie. Not a silly fool's of sulking. Maybe now you have some peace and quiet. Not for long, I hope. Peace and quiet don't draw customers. And gods know they don't come for my good looks. There's that woman by the fire. Oh, that's Malin. She's a ranger, I hear. Blows into town every now and then. And she knows the Duskwold well enough. Let's talk anyway. Okay. Malin. Good work. Wanted to say hello. You're a legend. Thank you kindly for popping in from work and leaving a lurk. That even rhymes. They could have opted down to the loading parts a little bit more in this game. That is like super quick and fast. So, I think we've been everywhere. Let's head out. Said that she's looking for orange-haired named Bradbury. And there's a ridge smoke rise near Duskwood Grove. And we are tending to the dead. Is there a specific item that I got? Bag of worm sage. That's the one. Because we're finding undead again. Duskwood, Amber, Black Lake, Docks District. What do we have there? Woven Scouts. Let's go to Amber first. Let's rest. Let's have a look at the Amber situation. And move or move not forwards from there. By the gods, the villagers, they were cut down like dogs. Look at the people. None of them weapons in their hands. There wasn't even a fight. I was just traveling through here last season. There was the headquarters master house and Eileen's home. By the gods, who could have done this? The villagers. None of them were soldiers. It would have been a massacre. My dear, it was a massacre. Come, let us see what we can find. So... Hold on a moment, I heard something moving in the well. Could be a survivor or one of the murderers. I say we find out. Oh, did bodies disappear? Nice. Was there a snake sound all of a sudden? Let me guess, some of the corpses will get up. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yo, baloo. Hold on a moment, look at this. What is it? This corpse is unusually discolored, much different from the usual decay. So what does that tell you? These wounds are superficial, not deep enough to kill, and the scent, coupled with this coloration of the skin here and there, this man died from poison, and an unusual one at that. You wouldn't find it at any of the apothecaries and potion shops in Neverwinter, but it's a local favorite amongst several of the less friendly Assassins Guild in Luskans. I don't even know how you can tell that. Trust me, I've seen a lot of death over the centuries. Let me take a sample from the body. I think it will serve a valuable piece of the evidence. I think we should keep search for more clues. There may be other items of Amber's attacks missed their haste. Okay. Do I have to do something with you?
Listening, really?
In order to... Can we heal him?
Your command?
No. Okay. Swow. Oh no, dead catties! Oh my god, the cat lady has been killed as well. Can we put the cats to rest? We cannot put the cats to rest? What a cruel game! Why only humans? Poor catty gods. Oh yeah, I don't need night vision anymore. I think I saw somebody standing over there. There's again Given. The little halfling. What the hell? It kind of looks like a ritual circle, that's true. Quartermaster's log. It seems we found a quartermaster's log, a little chart, but intact. Let's see. He sure did keep a lot of notes. It's not as complicated as it seems. In fact, over the past few weeks, it doesn't look like many shipments actually came into Ember. Not even from Luskan? That's odd. Not if Luskan knew there wouldn't be any reason to spend shipments anymore. Which would mean they knew the village would be destroyed Let's save this logbook for the trial and see if they can explain a curious foresight in this massacre. I think we should keep searching for more clues. Okay, that might actually come in handy. There's another caddy. The Luskans will suffer for this atrocity of killing the cats. I mean, I'm more of a dog person, but still. I wonder if you would have come later to Amber if all of these corpses would have been walking zombies. And I agree, Jack. The spread out of the cats was very ominous in all directions. A little bit looked like the ritual thing. Okay, let's talk to this little fella before we head into the well. Because I think we have to jump down into the well. Yes, duty. Okay, so we got all the corpses. What are you doing here again? Well, Matt, we keep running into each other. There's definitely more than luck on the road of work here. Unfortunately, this will likely be our last meeting. Our last? Did you see what happened to the village? Unfortunately, no. I arrived after the senseless slaughter. All I can tell you is that it was not done by orcs or barbarians. I came here to explore the wonders of Duskwood and found great tragedy instead. I've seen many things in my years, but wonderful and terrible. Seeing the fate of this town, I feel as my remaining years have escaped me and my journeys must come to an end. The only thing left for me is to find a warm fire to rest my bones beside, and perhaps some eager listeners to hear what I have learned from the roads. You will always have a place at my fire. You really mean that? I am very grateful, and I think I'll take you up on that offer soon. Your kind words have inspired me to make one last journey. When I'm done, I will find you and share you with my knowledge of the roads. What the Who the fuck are you? Is there an halfling god in the pantheon of D&D? He's like a traveler of the roads? He's so odd. So weird. Okay, let's have a look in the well. As well as stands silent, untouched by the flames of the roused ember, a rope hangs down to the depths. Climb down the rope. Of course, we should go into the well. Ooh, ore. Find a vein. I'm not sure I can use those veins for something, but why not? That's safe. Animal cruelty is cruelty no matter if it's dogs or cats. Killing of any animals is wrong. Marcus! Oh, he's the one with the knife! I knew I'd see you again. You're finally here. You're right. I'm hungry, but I'm okay. What happened to the village? Men came. When I saw them, I knew they were the ones who would kill everyone. There was no place for me to hide except in the well. I watched them kill all the people. I didn't want to, but it felt important to me to see what happened so I could tell you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Who did this? There were 12 of them, I think. They had dark armor, and one of them looked like you. I knew he wasn't, though. So they used disguise. Little bastards. How did you know that? When I really focused on him, he started to look different. I saw a man who was big and mean, like an ogre, but bald. This testimony could prove useful. We should take him with us back to Neverwinter when we're done here. You've been down here all this time? Yes. I knew you would come here, so I waited. What are you going to do now? I've been in Port Last before. I can make it there on my own. Alright, but be careful. I'll wait you at the Alliance Arms Inn. Falgar always has some extra food and places at his hearth. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the knife you gave me. It helped me survive down here. But I won't need it anymore. Bye! So if I don't give him a knife, he dies down here? Bishop's dagger. 1d8 plus 2 dexterity, slashing and keen, massive criticals 1d6. Ooh. That sounds nasty. That's a very nice dagger, I have to say.
Follow me, everyone.
Chandra, how much
Grab
do you
a
have
buddy and let's head out.
in dexterity now? 25. Jesus. We're close before level up. We are very close to level up. Ooh, baby. I don't know why, but this bing sound of a level up is hitting all my I don't know.
Fall in.
All my odds and ends. It just goes bling a ding ding. And I'm happy. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's like that, right? I guess also getting this satisfactory vibe when it happens. Oh, I don't like this sound. So...
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Jesus, please don't say that.
Yes.
Yes.
Spell resistance, constitution, strength increased. Can you please deal with the trap? Deadly even. Excuse me. Ulip! Kobolds or goblins? Oh, Judas! Wake up! Wake up! Stay back or we kill you. I'm not looking for a fight, but I will defend myself. We already killed one intruder today. You go away now, or we kill you too. Who was the intruder? He was human, very fast, with sharp weapons. He killed some of tribe, but we kill him too. Black, take his skull for trophy. Stick shiny stones where eyes used to be. We should find out more about this intruder. He could even be one of the ones who attacked Ember. Will you let me speak to Glack? Why? Intruder was your friend? Actually, he may have been an enemy. You wait here. We see if Glack want to talk. Interesting. Morgan, how you doing? Did fantastic today. Thank you, Connie. How you? Glack say you can come inside. He don't think you're friends of the intruder. But that don't mean we trust you. We watch you. Okay. What are you? Are you goblins? This little humanoid is a flat-faced, broad-nosed, pointed ears, wide mouth, and small, sharp fangs. It walks upright, but its arms hang down almost to its knees. Challenge rate easy, neutral, uninjured. Ulip. Doesn't tell me what you are. Goblins, there we go. Goblinoids.
Listening, really?
Yeah, really. Wait, did you use up all your spells at once? Are you...
Yes.
Good. Olip tells me you wish to know about Intruder. It's possibly helped commit a crime which is blamed for you. Which I'm blamed for. Sorry. I was not more vicious warrior. Would have been slaughtered were it not for our magic. Magic? Even the weakest of tribes knows simple spells. A gift from our sacred glowstone. This glowstone, what is it? As I said, it's a sacred artifact of my tribe. We discovered it in the cavern shortly after we fled here. You fled here? Where are you running from? Our old tribe. We're prospering. Yet the chieftain insisted on making war against the other tribes. Talking about a glowy stone to a dwarf. What could go wrong? No surprises there. I proposed that we live peacefully. The chieftain disagreed. So I gathered what followers I could and deserted my tribe. Naturally, my former tribe attempted to hunt us down. It was futile to stand and fight, so we ran. Eventually we found this place, and we have been here ever since. What about that intruder? Where's his body now? In ashes. Little of him remain. I kept his skull, his weapon, and his ring for myself. It's a shame there's no body, but the ring might be useful. I need that ring. May I have it? Is this a Lord of the Rings reference now? My tribe earned this treasure with our blood. If you desire it, you must do the same. What do you need me to do? We shared these caverns with a number of giant spiders. They too possess magic and are formidable foes. They have recently built a nest. Destroy them all, and the ring is yours. Alright. Follow this tunnel to the edge of your domain. You will find the spiders' caves beyond. Are we just befriending goblins? That's a rarity. That's a rarity for D&D adventure group, I would say. And we just end up deleting them. So let's move over here. Doom. Oh, look at that. Trap right in front of me. Chandra. Hello, Dras. How you doing, my friend? Come on! Do something about it, Chandra.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Your command?
So.
Yes.
Yes. Boost thyself.
I think it is time everyone march behind me, your new glorious leader.
Boost Grabiets. And give everybody haste. And magic weapon.
Your command?
Although I think he has that already. So, let's deal with spiders.
Take that!
No. Over here.
Take that! Take!
Oh wow, getting hasted is really good.
Take that!
Holy moly. I say take the precious glowstone, it's the least you could. You get rid of the spiders. I mean, we could try to see if we can just pickpocket the glowstone out of you know, out of there. Oh crap. Oh, broodmother! Oh, holy broodmother! Oh, this will be one ugly thumbnail for the video later. I can guarantee you. We're gonna make the most disgusting broodmother picture possible. Enormous spider emerges from the shadows and scuttles towards you. Its massive abdomen glimmers with pale, unearthly light. Uh-oh, looks like we made another friend, and it's a big one. God, that thing is huge. But why isn't it attacking? It doesn't seem to be attacking, but what I wouldn't give for a huge book to crush it flat right now. As you rush closer, the spider pauses, regarding you with a multitude of eyes. What do you want? For a long moment, the spider waves its mandibles as if considering its response. Then it begins to scratch a symbol on the ground with a foreleg. The spider is highly intelligent. Why those glyphs are close enough to writing? To my... This is fascinating. The spider completes the first symbol, inspects it for a moment, and then adds several more. Not sure what you're trying to say. We can't understand it. I say we'll leave it alone. It's been doing just fine by itself down here. Come on. Oh crap. What are you doing back here?
To the death! Take that!
I'm not gonna ask why you were running back there. Wow, those sneak attacks are insane.
Take that!
Oops. Heavy unidentified crossbow. And ore. Sandcast Cat's Graze extended spell. So, let's heal up.
I concur.
Let's buff yourself. And give haste to the group.
Yes.
There we go. The big spider wants to talk, that's true, but we do not understand his language. This leads outside, it seems. The corpse had a heavy crossbow. So, crossbow bolts to sand. Let's move that heavy crossbow over there as well. Galora's Revolution. Bonus versus evil, bonus attack, spell resistance, okay.
I concur.
Excuse me.
Your command.
So, let me go back to talk to the gobbo. Maybe it knows the language. Or so. Those are the injured goblins. Ever been on this side? Other goblins. That's the glowstone. Hey, why are you here? You turn around, go away. This is the glowstone cave. Only goblins allowed to visit. What's so special about the stone? Gives us power, makes us strong enough to fight enemies like spiders. It gives them power, they have defenseless against spiders without it. Serves them right. If we take this stone, we be leaving them at the mercy of the spider. It is little wonder they value it so much. Wouldn't the stone be safer with your tribe instead of all of the way out here? Why you ask dumb questions? Secret glowstone lies by a secret pool. Always been that way. Okay, okay. Farewell for now. So I wonder if I sneak there and take it. The glowstone. What happens? Man, if I would have the druid with me, she probably would have understood the spider. It's done. That group of spiders won't bother you anymore. And it was my scouts have said, you've earned the ring. And also my gratitude. Excellent. Another piece of the puzzle. Why? It's just a ring. You see this? These teeth-like projections around the edge. This ring is a symbol of the Circle of Blades, a group of murderers native to Luskan. The man the goblin killed was an assassin very far from home, it seems. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There'll be other items that Ember's attackers missed in their haste. Iron passage through the cave. Okay. Constitution decreased.
Yes.
Crap. I don't have some lesser restoration thing. Maybe I'll get a spell now for lesser restoration. We have... Where's my list? There's my list. I have 4 in Weapon Master. I have 2 in Dwarven Defender. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 in Dwarven Defender. We're going back now into Weapon Mastery for 5. To get superior weapon focus and increased multiplier. Weapon Master. Exactly. Because increased multiplier at level 5, the Weapons Master critical multiplier of his chosen weapon is increased by +1. And times 2 becomes times 3, times 3 becomes times 4, etc, etc. So we are basically critting with our weapons now, just as a rogue would do with sneak attacks. Can go for recommended. Now go for recommended. Lure. Intimidate. Taunt. Use magical device. So, also getting the superior weapon focus for our weapon type. Exactly. Baby. So, combat mode active. Level up. I wonder if Calgary becomes gets a reset of his level when he becomes the monk, or just multi-classes into it later on. So, we'll level up. Nothing special here.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Lead the way. Isaac's Greater Missile Storm. What is recommended? Disintegrates instantaneously. Erase springs from a point in his fingers. Mystic is a sexual ranged touch attack. Any creature struck by the ray takes 2d6 points of damage. Any creature reduced to 0 or fewer hit points by this spell is entirely disintegrated, leaving behind only a trace of fine dust. Holy moly. Do we have another evocation spell instead of going necromantic here? This spell is Abjuration. Chain of Lightning. Yeah, there we go. Chain Lightning. Thank you, Colin Morgan. Chain Lightning. Boom.
Listening,
Sand.
really.
Wizardry. Get a point in healing. Point in search. Okay, good. What do you recommend? Mordecai's Swords. Ethereal Jaunt. We're getting level 7 things. Level 5. Reduce person greater. Is it a 4? Remove curse. Was it only a clergy thing? That only clerics and paladin can do? I'm looking for the name right now because I cannot see it myself. I don't think a wizard has that in his repertoire. You know that spell that you use for getting a minus on attributes or level? But I don't think you guys can spell it. I think it's only a cleric thing. Oh yeah, we can actually just learn him by the spell books. That's true. Totally forgot about that. Ethereal Jaunt. What does that do? You become ethereal, meaning that no other creatures can detect you. Attacking or performing a hostile action will make etherealness vanish. You summon a powerful enchanted sword wielded by an invisible hand, which fights for you as your loyal ally. Sounds nice. Oh, Finger of Death. Illusion. Enchantment. We're good in transmutation, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly. We pick transmutation spells. Evocation, divination. All enchantment spells. Abjuration. Necromancy. Yeah, let's pick those two. Find the lies. So, level 4 spell that I can throw in there. Let's put another haste extended. And level 7 spells. Let's get Mordecai's sword. Ooh, a persistence shield spell. That sounds nice. They can take those level 2 spells out because we don't need the shield anymore. Okay, make magic weapons.
Follow me, everyone.
Chandra.
Grab a buddy and let's head out.
A rogue, of course, we go. One to movement silence. Listen in. Searching. Spotting. Beautifully. So, it's a little bit of a rest. She has a constitution decrease because of probably some sort of poison.
Your command?
If I'm not mistaken.
I concur.
So.
there.
That persistent shield is pretty neat, I have to say.
All in.
Amazing. What spell I was looking for?
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
You're not a glorious leader.
Your command?
So, this is where we came from. I think this spell is starting with A, and it heals you from stats. Do we want a glowing stone? I'm a dwarf. I feel very tempted to take that glowing stone. So.
Something you want?
Yeah. Combat. Hold position.
Stop. We need to hold on for a second.
All
have my
right,
word.
I can do that.
Oh crap, they saw the little cat. Jesus.
Leave no one standing. Keep them off of me.
They got me.
Time to put the back in gear.
Guys, it's time for fights then.
To the death.
High cliff.
Oh, look at that sword flying around. Drum. Air of Vampire, these tools. So what is in
Let's
that
get them.
stone? It just says Searing Lights. Can be used 3 times per day. That's hilarious. All of that for nothing.
Keep them off of me.
Everybody come.
All right, I can do that.
Smack him. Hello?
Keep them off of me.
I can do that.
I guess come in. Thank you, Conley. I kind of feel bad that we're attacking the goblins yet, but my loot goblin became the better of me with that shiny stone.
They will die by my hand.
Okay, Glank. Helmet, trophy skull. Let's see, what does that do? What does that do? The Regal. Spot and Surge -5, but resistance to acids. Bronze Helm was worn by the hero of the Little Fame who led a crusade into the Underdark. His goal? To eliminate the Drow. His mission sadly failed. The hero lies in an unmarked grave. His helmet was taken as a trophy by the Drow who slaughtered him. So Drow. The skull has been carefully polished and the eye sockets have been encysted with black pearls. Staff of Power.
Listening, really.
A quarterstaff by sorcerers or wizards. Has Fireball, Magic Missile, Wave, and Feeblement 3 times. Let's give that to Cora.
What's going on?
Equip the Staff of Power.
Yes.
There we go. It's almost unfair. You versus a whole goblin tribe seems like a sort of an even fight. I didn't think it was even close to fair fight. So let's call everybody in.
Keep them off of me.
Tell the creatures again.
I can do that.
Protect. Were you standing still, the animals? Apparently. Weird. So, sand. Did you see anything?
Yes.
About that skull? What about your shop? I still wanted to buy and sell items.
Don't worry, I have put Leomon's merchant elemental in my stead back at the shop.
A what?
It's difficult to explain, but trust me, you'll still be able to trade there if you wish, and use the alchemy workbench.
Fair enough. Thank you kindly.
Very well. What answers do you seek?
Have you heard of the term Kalakcha?
Well, it's not elvish. Too harsh and guttural. But not as crude as orcish. The word sounds like a title, though, like betrayer. Perhaps a linguist would know more, but not I.
Okay. Never mind, farewell. I thought we'd be talking about the skull or something like that. Kistral. I still don't trust you, Spider. I feel like leaving you just like that?
Yes.
Listening, really.
Okay, seems like the extended spell is not using. Nor the magic weapon. Nor the haste.
Your command.
Eleni could talk to it. I'm not going back to bring her in. Definitely not. If you can't understand it, I'd say we'll leave it alone. It's been doing just fine by itself down here. Come on. Fair enough. We'll leave it alone. We leave it be, the creature. You convinced me, Chandra. Nope. Wrong direction. What was the wrong direction? Jesus. We keep the map open. I wonder if you could talk to it if you would be a druid. And have animal speech. Was back there only druid who could spoke to it? Even had the perfect spell for it, Big B's crushing hand. Hold on one moment, I feel nauseous. It is the trees in the air. You may notice your sense becomes slow to lethargic. Lethargic? This place is making my guts churn. These trees act as a damper of magical energies. Your talents and my considerable ones may be reduced while we're here. Is that why you brought me here? To weaken me and humiliate me? No, this is merely a fortunate side effect. I think of it as more annoying. You could use a little humbling. No one is trying to hurt anyone, so stop trading insults and let's start working together. Our friends is right, the Aquara. Besides, I thought the powers of the Duskwood were known to all in the region. Well, for anyone who can read. Both of you can burn in the 9 hells. Come on, let's get going. Wow. That's very friendly. Dire bears, wolves and badgers. What do we have up here? Wolves and bears and badgers who are angry. Dude, the group banter is so nasty. A high spell failure. How high is the spell failure? Can he not cast spells at all?
Yes.
Is that what's happening? I'm very curious. Let's see. Can we do something about it?
Listening, really.
Not at all? Nothing? Spell failed. Wow.
Yes.
Their spells are absolute? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm soon gonna get my ass whooped since they cannot really do anything. Lysa, the Dryad. Lorne, why haven't you helped up your end of the bargain? Yes, Lorne, why haven't you held up your end of the bargain? Answer me. What are you talking about? We've never met before. Perfectly good bluff gone to waste. How am I supposed to keep you from the gallows? I have no idea. Oh, I see. You the one I disguised him as. Trying to prove your innocence, I assume. Yes, I am. How did you disguise Lorne? Alteration powder, a gift from a former guest. It allows you to appear as whomever you wish for a time. Lorne and his men stopped nearby before heading to the village. From my tree, I spied on their conversation. The fool was simply going to rush in and kill everyone and yet somehow blame you. I appeared and offered my help in the matter. You helped him. Why? Look around. Can you not see the stumps of the duskwood trees? The villagers ignored me and harvested the trees again and again, taking far more than necessary. It was an opportunity for vengeance. I offered to disguise Lorne and his men if they would bring me the glowstone that lies beneath these glades. He agreed, but I was a fool to trust him. See, if you can get that powder from her, her story is enlightening, but not the evidence that powder could be. Do you have more of this powder? Can I have it? And why would I give it to you? What's in it for me? A trade. What do you want? A glowstone is corrupting the water that feeds the trees in the glades. One of the Lorne's men was supposed to bring it to me. Well, I have it by any chance. Lorne has failed me, so you will bring me the glowstone. Let's go get it. It's a fair trade. Alright, I'll get it for you. The stone lies underneath these woods. To seek it out, go to the nearby caves and caverns and begin your search. I'll be waiting. I have it already. Not yet, I'll be back. Wait.
Something you want?
Listening, really.
Your command?
Here it is, now, the powder. Yes, mine at last! Take the powder and be gone from my grove. The powder by itself won't be enough. There are many magics that can change appearance. Still, the powder combined with other clues can only help our case. Okay. Hello, Lady Dryad. The close-up zoom was just for science, chat. Don't get wild. So, let's save. Well, how about that? You have it. Exactly. Darkeen Spielerfail is 100%. No spells at all. You have 2 spellcasters in my party. Yeah. It's... yay.
Next time!
Did I just do 44 attack? 44 damage? The damage output is wild. Anything special up here? Other than more animals that want our heads. Let's get him.
Take that!
I did it. Critical hits. Nice. So, I have to say, I like the new damage output that we have.
This one's mine.
Okay, straight up fireball. Strong. Yeah, I gotta get up.
They will die by my hand.
Take that!
Get it, Alpha.
Take that!
Nice. Cargo says, ain't nobody going to blame you for zooming in on that one. Textures of character models, we all know we're just showing our appreciation for them. That's one way to put it. Are these kids? Oh yeah, but the smoke. Look, Miri visits us! Ah, look, not only the woods have an infestation of gnomes, but they also seem to have gathered quite an impressive array of insects. Who are you? I'm Miri. This is my sister Gila. We traveled here from London. Beyond the Sea of Swords. Traveled here and decided to stay. Why would you leave your home? Oh, we are far too tiny for London. It's a very messy place. With boxes and boxes of insects sorted by glass and tied up with strings. And the others were forever getting into our things, moving them about, reclassifying them, and writing us silly notes. Love notes and always to Gila. But London is very far away. Very, very far. And now we could never go back. Could we, Miri? Why not? We'd never quite fit in. Not anymore. This is our place and we're happy enough. We have each other at least, don't we, Gila? Yes, just so. What brings you up here? Insects, of course. The spiny hornfly and the yellow-tipped weevil. The duskwood has them in abundance, and so many new varieties that we've never seen before. You collect insects? Just so. We made a study of them. The 20 varieties of hornflies, all manner of weevils and grubs. Not only that, we've discovered 4 new aphids just here Duskwoods. It's far more interesting than Lantern ever was. We catch them, we sketch them, and then name them and box them. Trim and tidy, clean and neat. Everything in its place, just so. Have you seen what happened in Amber by chance? Amber? Is that a human village, Gila? The one you visited last 10 day? Just so, Miri, and we got all the wonderful mutton, remember? Amber was destroyed. Do you know anything about it? Destroyed? No, we hardly ever come out of the woods. Our work keeps us busy. You used to tell us in Lantern that the whole island could sink into the sea before we noticed. There go Miri and Gila after their insects again. Think of it, Gila. Amber in ruins? There must be bodies everywhere, unattended, sheep and people both. We should go and pay our respects, don't you think? Pay your respects. This place is dangerous. How do you avoid the wolves? Wolves are no troubles, are they, Gila? No troubles, besides we're very small and hardly a threat. Perhaps they've grown fond of us? You found this cave abandoned? Strange that you ask. When we first arrived, we found a woman living in here, didn't we, Miri? Just so. She entrusted this place to us. She went away. She said that her family had gone or been killed, and she was off in the wilds to build a new clan. What? What? Okay, you say the same thing again? Mind if I have a look around? We'd rather you didn't, to tell the truth. We like to keep everything just so. Our boxes and our examples and insects, of course. I wouldn't do to trampling them underfoot. Yes, Gila. Better they leave soon. The Duskwood isn't kind to strangers. Just the same, I think I'm going to have a look at myself in that cave. Oh, there's an ad break, Morgan Shed. I didn't know. Normally there's a pause for ad breaks. Hey there, Super Richie. How you doing? You really shouldn't stay. The wood isn't friendly when you don't belong. You are odd. You too. You are very odd. I'm gonna have a look at inside. No, it's not, Richie, especially in a game that's is prone to the potential crash and whatnot. There are wolves inside. Okay, something stinks with these fellas then. Ooh, nice. Look at those mini crit hits. Garbage pile.
Not again.
Yes, again. Whirlwinds. I have a feeling that my whirlwind is not really targeting multiple targets at once. It feels like that. Ooh, wolves.
Take that! This one's mine!
Take that!
Nice hits. Oh, red burning head. No, the orange head. It's the person we're looking for. Just joking, gotcha. When do we get a stream? Rogue Trader BG3 Pathfinder with no saves. The poor corpse must be Bradbury. Look there. You can tell by the hair. We didn't want to do it. Oh, the werewolves! Yeah, they were talking about werewolves earlier. We never want to, but the blood, the smell, it fills you up. Yes, Gila, just so. You two are werewolves? How did this happen? A woman was living here, then we just came from Lantern. She welcomed us, she took us in, listened while we talked of hornflies and weevils. In the night she fell on us, she bit us, both of us, but not deep enough to kill. She wanted to make more of their kind, and said she was the last of the Duskwood pack. They hunted and slain all the rest. Where's she now? Gone? Far away? Maybe dead. We don't know. We try to stay away from folk, we truly do. We hunt animals, and when we can't catch any, we eat our specimens. We gorg on beetles and grubs. When meat wanders into our lair, then the scent fills us up, and there's naught we can do. The blood flowing warm between your teeth. The taste of soft, yielding flesh. Just so... Ah!
They will die by my hand.
Get over here. Oh, there they are. Little gnome direwolves. Little gnome, not direwolves. Tiara. Can I use you? I cannot.
Enemies just ahead. Ready your attacks.
Get him. Look at him! Tiny little farts. Good. Probably need silver weapons for that. Or magical weapons, but... Cannot do. Cannot do. Let's deal with the wolf first.
This one's mine.
Come on.
Troll kissing orc.
Attack the big boy. Last straight hits. Good.
I need some healing.
Come on, let's get the little one. Do a key attack. There we go.
Take that!
So far so good. Can I taunt her?
I see your fear. You are no match for me.
That's all you got?
Not sure it worked. Let's bless us. So maybe we have a higher chance on attacking her.
Take that! Take
Let's go.
That's all you got?
One damage. One damage.
Take that!
Oh, there we go. We needed silver weapons to actually take them down properly. So we've dealt with werewolves, apparently. Insect collection. Silver necklace. Direwolf's teeth. Can I put wormwood thing on his body? Does that work? No. Garbage pile. Armor. Good, let's do rest. I did not expect freaking werewolf gnomes to be here. That was a plot twist, a nice one. What is this? Amulet of Hoppers. Usable only by good Hopper agent on neutral. Spell immunity to magic missiles. Can you make yourself a Harper character? Plus extra AC by monks. That would be something for you, Kelgar, if you become a monk later on. In the helmet as well. They're called fun-sized werewolves. Fun-sized werewolves. That's dirty. Does Neverwinter Nights 2 have also Speak with Dead? Could you reanimate them? Call them low-budget werewolves? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's evil. Dude, my phone is going off like crazy. Non-stop. Non-stop. There's like 2 videos on Instagram that is going viral right now. Reached over 1 million views. And I get that for every interaction with that video. A notification on my phone. It's since the morning and non-stop. And just like a machine gun right now. Game is too old for that, but was it part of the rulebooks back then? For Speak with Dead or something like that? I wonder. So there's the cave, and we can exit over there. You can exit over here. Beautiful. So, is there anything else that I can find in Ember? I found the powder. Let's make a last sweep. But I doubt it. Let's see, is there anything else? Dead cats. I'm so sad we cannot put the thing on the cats. The powder. Very evil and cruel. No, we have everything. We have everything. Let's go to the port. Port last. But not least. Studio. Did you look in the well? Yeah, we were being in the well. We've been fighting the gobos earlier in the well. And talked to the kid who had the Knife of Bishop for us. Let's see what you have to sell. Let's see if we can make some coin out of this. The silver necklace with this ring still. The Burg of Worm Siege I'm gonna keep. All kinds of formulas. Quartermaster log. Trophy skull we're gonna keep. Who knows what we can do with it? 29k.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Other than that, we didn't really found a lot. Oh. Thought there's a thing that we can use. But it is not.
Yes.
So let's just buy some bolts from you then. Bolts, there we go. Should be good. So, I'm not sure we can see anything again here with the garrison dude, but we could ask the prisoner in the back to have a look at that powder, potentially. Maybe she gives us.
What brings you before me?
What brings you before me? What do you have, Black Garius?
A Luskan archmage of some power. Not someone you want to cross. Like many of the Arcane Brotherhood, Black Garius aspires to rule, regardless of what harm it may cause.
I think you will find that attitude common among most of the Haas Tower, and Garius in particular.
What worries me is that he may succeed.
Oh. Nothing else. Nothing else here. Okay, to leave you alone. Curious, maybe that powder comes into work when we are having the trial. So, what? Pathfinding? What the hell? Naya, why are you looking so scared, Naya? I did as you asked. Then the people of Ember will rest in peace. You have a good heart, I thank you. I kept these amulets. These belong to my love, but I think it will suit you well. However, you use it, I hope it will aid you in your travels. Amulet of Doom Guide. What the hell? Immune to death magic? Only usable by lawful. Ooh. All things, you seem happier. I feel free. Strange, isn't it? So, let's have a look. What do you have? This year you would grab for 8k. This for 5. I mean, this gives me a +1 on all things. But I think being immune to death magic sounds a lot stronger, considering whom we're fighting against. Oh, I do know the secret message. He is giving me his special items already. I do know of that one.
Something you want?
Listening, really.
the way. You follow behind.
And with will, wisdom,
Yes.
vitality.
Your command.
It's okay. It's okay. Greater battle robes. Shah's belt of priestly might and warding. AC bonus, usable only by elves. Ah. Boots of the Sun Soul. Only by monks. How long is the game on average? Around 55 hours to complete the base game. There's of course lots of DLCs on it, but I'm not seeing too much of an interest for the DLCs. We might try. We might do a pilot episode with the DLC start and see how it does. And if people like it, then we might go forward. If not, then not. Boots of the Sun Soul. Let's see, dodge. For 8k, I'm gonna grab that. Gonna make you slowly as sets for monk items. Belt of Agility, 70,000. Jesus.
Your command.
Why, Morgan, are you taking this blasphemous word into your mouth? Speedrunning? Why would you want to speedrun such a wonderful game? I mean, I get it if you have played it multiple times, but... The guy in the house sounds suspicious. Try interrogating him. The guy in the house, who do you mean? Falgor. What do you know about Marcus? Now, that boy, he's an odd one. He just wanted out of the woods, they say, and attached himself to some folk in Ember. He come in and out of the Ember folk. Nice enough lad. Too serious for a child, but better than running about breaking things. He can stay here long as he likes. Gods know I can always use another kitchen boy. I don't figure he'll trouble the customers. Are you sure an inn is the best place for Marcus? I'm not sure for anything about that boy, but if he can tell me beforehand which nights are like to be busy and when there's like to be a brawl, he can sleep on his own room and eat all he likes. But I'll see if I can talk to Naya about the boy. Might be there a place at the academy for some sorts of him, or perhaps it will be in a few years' time. Okay. Hey, Marcus. Hello again. I stay until you're ready for me to come with you. Well, I'm ready to come for you to come with me. Oh, let's talk to Kalindra about her husbands. I talked about everything with him. Is there anything I'm missing? I got his body inside a cave in Duskwood. How many times did I tell him? Brawn should always be tempted with cautious and wisdom. I'll miss him, even if he was a fool. I'm sorry for your loss, miss. We who carve and cut stone are well acquainted with loss. Always quickly it comes. A fall of rocks, a misplaced step, but you're kind to offer comfort. What will you do now? Without Bradbury, I don't know. I will stay here for a time and look for work. If I find nothing, I'll have no choice but to return alone to Anne and to my father's employ. If I hear of any suitable opportunities, I'll be sure to tell you. For that, I would be grateful. In Anne, the coin in the right pocket is all that is required to secure a contract. Here it is all you know. Okay. Do we get later on some sort of mining operation or something like that? So. Let's talk to Sand.
Yes?
I want to ask about the trial and evidence
Yes,
mute.
what of it?
Do you think we have enough evidence?
I'm certain of it. Let's take what we have to Naval and deal with these Luskan accusations once and for all. We should be able to find Naval in Castle Never, no doubt anxiously awaiting our return like a fretful hen.
Never mind then.
Yes? Yes,
Trial.
what of it?
I think we've had all the clues we can to make our case.
I'm certain of it. We should be able
Okay,
to
it says the same
find...
thing. Good. So that means we're going back to Neverwinter, to Castle Never. So Sab, if you want to go back into some old school D&D, it's not too much of a time, and I think 60 hours is kind of manageable. Especially if you don't want to deal with all companions and their storyline, and you like focus on a group of 3 to 4 people. That is your main group. Then you should have quite a nice experience all over. So, Merchant Quarters, Dark District, Black Lake. I think I have to go to Black Lake to come to the castle. Yes. Let's do that. Or I'm talking to Bishop about his opinion on the ambassador. Okay, so you recommend that we should go into the tavern to talk to Bishop?
All done.
Is that what you're suggesting? Yes. Okay. Let's have a look in the tavern. Why is the tavern not its own fast travel point? That would save us 2 loading screens, at least. If somebody's watching you there, and is there a mother in the powers of it, make like an expanded destination thing for one to go. Although I think that could break the game, because there's probably some story parts and odds and ends that are triggered by moving again through the area. And by you moving through it and encountering it, that then happen. Morgan says old game devs did not think. Not sure they did not think. It's rather maybe it wasn't possible because of the plot stringing. It's on itself. That is my theory. Why it also takes so long in the loading parts, because it's like always asking left and right for dependencies to trigger or to load in certain NPCs or not. And yeah, I heard a rooster. Phoebe. I wanted to have a look at Phoebe, this injured lady here. Hello there. You making a run for it too? What are you talking about? Haven't you heard all the rumors from the south? The attacks on the high road, the strange stories coming from the Mirror and the Dead Men? What does any of that have to do with leaving Neverwinter? Everything. The city's magnet for trouble. Whatever's going on, you know it will eventually come here. So if it's off to Lantern for me. So don't suppose you'd be interested in buying any of my armor and weapons. Most of the cheaper stuff is gone, but if you got the coin, I might have things you'd like. The Blessed of Okeen. Surely you must have more exotic goods as well. Well, now that you mention, I've accumulated some odd ends. There we go. A Mad Giant's Cloak. The Blind Striker. my goodness, we got all kinds of stuff. If you guys have ice axe, ooh, that looks like a dwarven axe. Oh, it's just an hand axe. Shit. It's not an dwarven war axe. Do you guys know of any nice dwarven war axe where I could grab it, or items that we should buy? Then please do let me know. The good day. Gem +2 on hit. There's a DC ability drain. There's a constitution drain from it. Oh wow, that is a nice one. 56k. Don't even close. Not even close the money. I'm poor. Lord Nasha, give me money. Dragon says, I think all game devs had to take into account the memory of all PCs and how big maps could be loaded at a time. Oh yeah, that definitely as well. That definitely as well. I mean, I think it was Oblivion on the Xbox or consoles. Oblivion itself restarted the Xbox in a way that you didn't notice that it's restarted, just to empty its memory cage in the RAM, so it could load up stuff and whatnot. It's kind of clever in technology that they built into the game.
Something you need.
You weren't too impressed with the people of Ember.
No, and neither should you. You're from West Harbor. Duncan told me what happened. The Gith show up, and you killed them. And you know what? There'd be a lot less misery in the world if everyone followed that simple rule. Either stand up and fight, or be prepared to suffer.
Okay. That's kind of a bleak outlook. Sometimes the innocent need protection.
Do they? Maybe when you don't let people stand up for themselves, you end up hurting them worse than if you let them take a few wounds. What would have happened if you never fought for anything? Why, you wouldn't have come all this way. Seems to me there's a strength in that. Something you can learn from. And so could those fool villagers in Ember.
Excuse me? Something
Go
else?
ahead, but don't expect any answers.
You seem to have some problems with Luskins.
Luskins? Don't give it much thought. Most of them aren't human beings anyway. They usually give up any shred of morality or dignity as part of the toll at the front gate.
Why do you hate them so much?
Because they deserve it. At least in Neverwinter, the soldiers and thieves operate with some shred of purpose or morality. Luskin. It's not even worth hating them. Look, enough about Luskins. They aren't worth talking about.
Never mind, I'll be going then. I don't have enough influence with him, apparently.
Yeah.
Kalgar.
Your command?
Something you need?
Yeah. I want to talk to you about becoming a monk.
Huh? What about it?
Kalgar, to learn how to fight, sometimes you have to learn how to not fight.
Huh? What? You like switching words around? That makes no sense at all.
What I'm saying is, there's more to fighting than fighting.
It makes no sense. It's wordplay. Riddles.
If there's anything I've shown you, is that when you control when and how the fight begins, you won already.
Well, it just seems like dodging a fight is, well, cowardly. Goblin-like.
Kalgar, those monks you first met in the tavern defeated you easily. Surely there's truth in that.
Whatever you say.
Influence
I
failure
don't
as
hold
well.
to that belief. I don't.
It's spoken off, let's move on. Okay. Looks like my companions are not too fond of me yet. Is what it is. I'm gonna bring Sand along for that conversation at the palace. I would say save before making Kalgar a monk. Why? I wouldn't mind him being a monk. Plus, if I don't like it, I could easily just use the tool to retrospec him. Or make him a completely different class. So, bum. Oh, mine crashed. That's actually a very good point. Let's make a save here. Apparently we don't have enough influence with the dwarf to talk about his adventures there. Black Lake. Good. We have gathered as much evidence as we can. Let us head towards the palace. And hopefully prove our innocence to Lord Neverwinter. And see how that concludes. Let's head up there. I guess that passphrase that we're talking to or giving the merchants is kind of like the in-game mechanic to give you more exclusive and
welcome back.
Amazing.
Your steadfast loyalty
Loot.
is greatly appreciated.
Speaking of loot, hello Clark. Thank you kindly for the tier 1 subscription for 3 months. Highly appreciated. How you doing, buddy? Thank you kindly for your support. So, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, if shit will hit the fan. So we're gonna do a quick rest over here. Nice glass. Thank you, nice Steinglas. In the rec, nice wrist training. If you have it full, it's quite heavy.
Listening, really?
Yes, really.
Yes.
So let's
I
buff
concur.
up. Blasting spells. So.
Fall in.
Good. Lord Nashaw! Do you know anything about the battle on the West Harbor against the king? No, never mind. Naval. I have to talk to you, I think. I think I have enough clues to prove my innocence. If you're certain, but I wouldn't put it past those Luskins to find some counter evidence, and then they'll have you executed. Are you sure? Let's save. Just in case. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Trial! Let's see if we can make this trial or not, or fail utterly. The darkness. The screen of darkness. Assets loading
Lord
in.
Nasher Alagandar, Defender of Neverwinter, and Reverend Judge Olef Uskar, Lord Justiciar of Tyr.
Bring in the accused. Reverend Judge, let the trial commence.
We are gathered here to determine the truth of the crime committed in the small village of Ember. Its people slaughtered to the last man, woman, and child. Under Tyr's guidance shall the truth of this matter be revealed, and justice delivered. Is the accuser here?
I speak for those the accused slaughtered at Ember, and I am here to see that justice is carried out this day.
Interesting, my helmet is now shown. As are we, Ambassador.
And is the accused here? And his defender?
We are present and eager to bring the truth of this matter into Tyr's sight, Reverend Judge.
Very well. We now list the items presented by the accused in their defense, and they will be shown to the people of the court, Lord Nasher, and held aloft for the eye of Tyr to see. First off,
it may take a while for them to get through all the evidence, bless it, and the rest of the ritual nonsense, so if you have anything you want to ask, now's the best time.
Do you have any advice?
Torio is an arrogant creature, but she is not a Luskan ambassador for nothing. This court is her theater, her arena, and she has had years of experience in treachery and twisting words. While evidence helps a case, she knows it is often the drama, the belief of everyone here as to who is guilty and who is not that will ultimately win the day. Do not forget that the rabble are here today to see someone hang. Unless you can convince them that you have been wronged, and grievously so, it is an uphill battle you fight.
Oh. So what strategy would you suggest?
It is somewhat unorthodox, but playing upon the animosity between Luskan and Neverwinter may help you.
But you don't sound convinced.
But that will only go so far, and may even help Torio in convincing the court that your actions may have been an attempt to start another war which no one in Neverwinter wants. I cannot give you a clear strategy, but remember that trading diplomatic words with Torio will be difficult. Do not resort to such a duel unless you feel you can absolutely win. And do not threaten her or try to bluff her unless you are equally certain. If you fail, you are bound for the gallows for certain.
Oh boy. I shall heed your advice.
I'm glad someone does. I occasionally have a good idea, you know.
And thank you for representing me.
Oh, well, you're welcome. But really, no thanks needed. I assure you, this is a labor of love, and I relish the thought of seeing Luskan lose face, and possibly Torio losing her head.
What a strange fellow.
Let us deliver some humiliations, one arrow at a time. It looks like they have finished dispensing the evidence.
Then that is the evidence before us.
Perfect. Look at their faces. Torio's got quite a task ahead of her. That little harpy. Let's see her fly out of this little trap.
The accuser, Ambassador Torio Claven of Luskan, may now call witnesses to the stand.
These pieces of evidence, if that is what they truly are, can easily be explained away. It may seem extensive, but our witnesses will tell a different story.
Is that so? Ha! I mean, my intimidation skill is pretty high. Why do you want to distract us from the evidence? Scared of what it means, Luskan?
Is that always the last resort of one of Neverwinter? To blame Luskan for your city's failings and crimes?
I would not forget you are a guest of this city, Ambassador, and your voice is Luskan's while you are here. So I would keep a civil tongue in this court.
Of course, my lord. Forgive me, I meant no disrespect. Another witness, yes, and a most important one, Reverend Judge. Unknown to many, the people of Ember were not slaughtered to the last woman and child.
We'll see, we'll see. The Luskans might have gone to Elaine.
I call on Elaine, the last living resident of Ember, to speak on what she saw that fateful day.
I guess you mean her, Elaine? We did chat with her.
Elaine, thank you for coming here. I know how difficult it must be, but you realize that you are the only voice of Ember that survived that terrible tragedy. Now, please tell the court what you saw.
I saw the accused. They're at Ember. He killed them all.
Elaine, no.
Chandra, can you say anything?
Look, when you get the chance, ask her if I would ever travel with someone who would do that, and where we were when it occurred.
This isn't good. We
Ooh,
need to
influence
change the
success.
course of the river streaming from her eyes, or we're all going to hang.
Should I try to keep on my intimidating? This woman is lying. This is a Luskan trick.
Lying? Lying? I saw my friends, my family.
Not only that, but must you always invoke Luskan's name when things are against you?
You banshee. When Luskan's to blame for what happened and why we're all in this court, yes. Because if it's the truth, people should hear it, and you should answer to the laws of the court.
Do either of you even care what I have to say? What I have to say about Ember? This isn't about Luskan or Neverwinter or your foolish politics. It's about my village.
Oh, crap.
A village that was wiped out and its people killed.
I am sorry, Elaine. Forgive me. Please tell us what you saw.
All those people. And they had no weapons. They had no way of fighting back.
But the accused slaughtered them all, did he not?
Yes. I saw it all. I took refuge in Port Last. There was nowhere left for me to go.
You are safe now, Elaine, and the accused cannot harm you here. What more proof is needed? We have a witness that saw the accused perform the deed. Perhaps we should move on to the sentence now. The accused's guilt is plain.
I have some questions for her first.
Of course. Please, the trap has already closed. There is no squirming out of it now.
Elaine, do you know this woman here, Chandra?
You know I do. You brought her to Port Last.
Can you speak to her character? Is she a good person, a friend?
Yes, I know her well, as a matter of fact. She stopped in Ember during trade season. Not once, but many times.
Dude, I'm gonna be such a bad lawyer if I ever come to that job doing myself, probably. Bro, she asked for hang everybody, even hearing your side? Of course. She's Luskan. She wants, swift come over there. And do you know she has been traveling with me for some time?
No, I did not know that.
Reverend Judge, I fail to see where this line of questioning is going.
Chandra here was traveling with me when Ember was attacked. Why would your friend do that?
Elaine, listen to me. Something's wrong. Whoever did what they did at Ember, it wasn't who you think it was. I would know.
Enough! The accused has only one counsel, and only he shall speak to the witness.
Oh, Ambassador, I freely forfeit the right to question the witness when Chandra here is speaking. I really have no choice.
Elaine, we weren't even at Ember when it happened, or anywhere near there. Are you sure you saw us?
I think I did. Or, well, someone who looked very much like the accused.
What?
Oh, the plot thickens. It seems she just has retracted her certainty of what happened. Could have been someone who looked like me.
Forget this. Clearly the witness is too distraught to give her testimony properly. So let's choose someone who's not affected by Ember at all. Someone the accused knows all too well. I call forth Chandra Jarrow. What?
Chandra, feel free to speak to Toru if you want.
I'd rather spit on her. Besides, there's nothing to testify about.
Come now, Chandra. Don't be afraid. We are in a court of law. You may speak freely here.
About what? About these false accusations?
No. I am interested only in your interactions with the accused. You travel with him, do you not?
I do.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever observed the accused causing, or near, any acts that compare to the destruction at Ember?
I really don't think that...
Answer the question.
No.
Not even your home?
Well, yes. But that was different. There were...
And wasn't your home attacked twice, and is now
please.
burned to the
Chandra,
ground?
Stop talking!
Oh, yes, but that was after...
Next time when I ask you a question, I want you to answer it, Chandra, without objecting or giving me exceptions. You are safe here, and you need not fear the accused anymore. Because you see,
she is good.
What I'm most concerned about, Chandra, is what you think. What you really think of the accused. We know something of his activities in Neverwinter already, as well as the lands around. So think carefully before you answer.
Hope you've been treating her well. She's about to come clean.
Is he someone who might do such a thing?
No, he is a noble man, someone of great character. To hear him slandered like this makes me angry at the injustice of it.
Angry enough to attack? To kill those who stand against the accused? I see.
By the gods, if you are accusing me of what happened at Ember...
I make no such accusations. But trouble does follow the accused, oddly enough. Perhaps you are blinded. One can often be in shock after the destruction of one's home. Thank you for all your help, Chandra. I think this matter will soon be brought to a close.
I hope you get what you deserve, Ambassador.
My dear, all I want is justice.
Oh, crap. I'd like a chance to call my witness now.
In a moment. But there's one more witness who's critical to this case. Why, I call the accused as a witness, of course.
What, me? I can refuse. Refusing makes me look very bad, though. Then ask what you will, and I shall speak the truth.
My question is a simple one. Why did you kill the people of Ember?
Why? I have put up enough of your lies, Ambassador. If you can prove it, then do it. But if you can't, I will see you hang for this.
Oh, so easily angered. Is that what happened with the people of Ember? Did they get too close to the truth? Then you threatened them?
Okay, we don't want war between us. He's an angry dwarf. Corbin doesn't understand how the political at all. Oh, I'm trying to look at this from the perspective of my character. I would totally know how to deal with this. Or attempt to deal with this. He's simple. He's a grumpy dwarf. You are the one lying, and I say it again. I will see you punished for your lies.
I should have known better than to argue with one of Neverwinter's soldiers. It's like cross-examining a wild boar.
Your surrender is accepted unless there's something else you wish to ask.
No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Very well, Ambassador. The accused may now present their witnesses.
May I? I have a brief opening speech with some cutting barbs prepared, but if you'd rather be found innocent as quickly as possible...
As long as you're sure to consult me before any witness is brought into court.
Of course, of course. Well, now that you've told me, that is.
Is the counsel of the accused prepared to give his statement?
Thank you, Reverend Judge, Lord Nasher, and fine people of Neverwinter. These allegations are a farce, my lord. I mean to show you the innocence of this man, a squire of Neverwinter, and the falsehood of the accusations against him. The evidence of the ambassador from Luskan is a transparent, ill-conceived ploy to destroy the life of one of Neverwinter's loyal servants.
The accused has only been a squire for a short time, conveniently promoted after the massacre of the people of Ember. Perhaps as a reward?
Ambassador, you have had your say. Now it is time for the accused to speak. And as for you, Sand, I would refrain from such accusations without first presenting proof.
My lord, the difference is, in my statements can be found the truth. I was going to call Callum of the Neverwinter Nine, the commander you met in Old Owl Well after the victory there. His voice carries a great deal of weight.
Callum. Certainly. Call him forward.
For our first witness, I summon Callum of Neverwinter Nine, fresh from his victory over the vicious orc tribes in Old Owl Well. Lord Callum, none can doubt your service and loyalty to Neverwinter, your successful defense of our sovereign lands. You have met the accused before, have you not?
He was a great help to me in defeating the orc bands at Old Owl Well in earlier months. Were it not for his assistance, the well would now be held by the orcs.
You're here.
The soldiers of Neverwinter and the realm itself owe a deep debt of gratitude to him. And it is a travesty that these foul charges have been levied against him.
Thank you, Lord Callum. We are ever grateful to hear the words of one of the nine.
Lord Callum, I have heard you express that the charges in this court are a travesty and that they are unwarranted.
That is true. I feel the charges are unfounded.
Is it because they are given by Luskan?
Luskan has much to gain by casting down heroes of Neverwinter. Do I trust that Luskan brings such charges in good faith? I do not. Nor do I trust your motives, Ambassador. There is a reason that low justice and high justice were divided by the Luskan-Neverwinter Treaty, and I do not believe that any Luskan court or advocate has justice on their mind.
But you do know that the voice of the accused's counsel is from Luskan, do you not? From the ranks of the Hosthour of the Arcane, before he fled?
That banshee!
No, I did not.
Are you saying that anyone from Luskan should never be trusted? If so, you kill your own case, Ambassador.
I agree. This matter concerns Ember, and whether the accused, who has sacrificed for Neverwinter on many occasions, merits such accusations. The origin of such charges or slander on the counsel of the accused has no bearing on the crime itself. I misspoke, but your behavior here, Ambassador, only grants support to my words. If there's nothing else, I think we've all wasted enough time here.
I thank Lord Callum for his time, Reverend Judge. My questions have been answered to my satisfaction.
I see Naya, the herbalist we helped in port last. I was thinking about bringing her to the stand. She could be good for our defense.
Naya? Could be risky, though. As well. Could be risky, though. But we helped her deal with the dead, but she could twist it in a way that she says, well, we just got rid of evidence. Why would we do that? But we'd treat the bodies with respect, right? So bringing Naya might not be a bad idea, the herbalist, and telling them that it's kind of like a two-guarded sword here, but let's go. Let's call
The
it forward.
accused calls Naya, resident of Port Last. Naya, you encountered the accused in Port Last, did you not?
That's correct. I remember the accused well.
Well met again, Naya.
And well met to you. It is good to see your face again.
Could you tell us what happened?
I have been at Port Last for the past season to help fortify the town's defense. Though my duties occupied all of my time, I was concerned about the unburied bodies in Ember. I knew from a former acquaintance, a follower of Kelemvor, that after dying such violent deaths, it was possible they could arise as undead, but I could not see to them and could not convince anyone to help until the good squire came.
It's the least I could do to help, considering how much you were doing.
The squire agreed to put the dead to eternal rest.
To hide the evidence, perhaps? This is
sold it.
meaningless.
This is a very Luskan way of looking at the burial. I still recall the bodies the Luskans left on the streets of Neverwinter during the Luskan Wars. I can do an intelligence check. But I'm not really... My character's not really intelligent. That is very Luskan of way of looking at the burial. I still recall the bodies the Luskan left on the streets of Neverwinter during the Luskan War.
I think you have taken my words out of context, but I forgive you. After all, it is your life at stake. Now, are you done attempting to hold off a verdict, or are you ready at last to face justice?
No, at least one more witness, I think, and we shall close the curtain on this stage. Unknown to all, there was another survivor of the Ember Massacre.
Ooh, that's all worked. Is he bringing the boy?
A poor, frightened boy who had to hide in a well to prevent being slaughtered. How did he know to do such a thing? Why, Marcus has a gift of sight beyond sight, the gift of a seer. And he knew the murder would happen to end the true identity of the killer. Tell us what you saw, young Marcus, what you saw with your special gift.
It was a man that killed the village. He was big, much bigger than a normal man. I don't know how you could be confused. Maybe he used a magic disguise. But disguises like that don't fool me.
What is this, a joke? You bring a child seer onto the stand, ask him a question, and then have him lie for you?
So you call this witness a liar? That is much like the pot calling the cauldron black, Ambassador.
The boy is an innocent victim in all this, to be sure. But, just to be fair, let us test his power and see how much of a seer he truly is. Marcus, what do I hold in my left hand?
Your left hand holds an iron ring. The ring of Garius, the master of the fifth tower. You hold it tightly, as if afraid it will fly from you. Every time you touch the ring, you see how angry he becomes when one fails him, and you fear his ambition. It is a ring that is more of a chain than a piece of jewelry. And even more so, the ring reminds you of...
Enough! No more questions. It is a ring, nothing more. But the boy guessed correctly. A parlor trick, surely. But the rest is lies, of that be assured. No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Then I shall call our next witness.
Another one?
Chandra, please come forward.
Sand, no!
Please, if you can help, do it.
All right. Go on, Sand. Ask your questions.
Chandra, you know the accused. You have traveled with him, have you not?
I have.
And this crime of which he is accused? As one who knew the people of Ember, of Port Lost, do you really think him capable of such a crime?
No, not at all. Look, don't get me wrong. Trouble seems to come at his heels. But it's how he deals with those troubles that makes me say no. He keeps trying to make things right, even when things are at their worst. And it's really hard not to admire that, and stick by it no matter what.
I think that says it all, Chandra. Thank you. I have no more witnesses, Lord Nasher.
The parties have spoken. Now all that remains is judgment to be passed. Lord Nasher.
I expect Lord Nasher has already come to the correct decision.
I certainly hope so. It's evident this was a conspiracy to frame a loyal squire of Neverwinter as a criminal of the worst sort.
Silence, Sand. I have heard enough from you, and from you, Torio. And it is enough for me to reach a decision. The case before me was a difficult one. But it seems we now know the identity of Ember's attackers. Naval, I want the ambassador, her retinue, and any remaining members of the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan outside the city gates by nightfall.
What? This is no verdict. To think the Brotherhood truly responsible.
You brought this case before me. Now you debate my verdict? I would be careful of where you point a sword when you draw it, Ambassador. And remind your masters in Luskan of that as well. I think we've wasted enough time on this. Justice has been done, and...
I claim the right of trial by combat.
Ambassador, I am tired of your games, and I will indulge you no longer.
In a matter of such importance, you would deny me my sacred right of appeal? Can Lord Nasher do that, Reverend Judge? Can he put himself above our god tier in this matter?
He cannot. The ambassador from Luskan is entitled to an appeal as she describes.
That is so stupid. But we have already proved my innocence.
Gods. I was hoping she didn't know about it.
And who will fight for you, Torio? This is no battle with words, though I would like to see you try to match your wit against the blade of a true soldier of Neverwinter.
Indeed, you are correct, Sir Naval. Luskan is not the aggressor here, and I only wish to see justice done. But I cannot defend myself and seek justice in this matter. Is there not one who will champion the people of Ember?
You want to kill an innocent person?
I will. I have listened to these lies and will answer them with my blade in Luskan's name.
A champion has been declared. Both the defender and the accused are required by law to report to the Temple of Justice in Neverwinter, to undergo the rite of tear, to cleanse themselves in a night of prayer and vigilance. The following morning, the champions shall meet in combat so that justice may be decided.
So be it. After the rite is observed, the trial shall be held in the morning upon the tourney grounds. Arm yourself and be ready, squire, or choose a champion to fight for you. Because, by the gods, we have not come all this way for justice to be denied in this final hour.
So, it seems this will be decided with blood. If that is what it takes to win the day, then that is what we must do. When you are prepared, go to the Hall of Justice and speak with Prior Ham to start the rite of tear.
Reminds me of Game of Thrones, says Morgan. It definitely has some nice story writing and plot hooks over there. Oh, Richie, how you doing? Welcome in. Judgment is getting better by the minute. it's wild. It is super wild. Lord, 2 children were once buried on the city watch of the merchant quarter. Their invisible ghost eternally locked in an endless game of tag. Superstitious folk said those who encountered ghosts were quickly paralyzed by fright. Interesting. Kids playing tag. We're back in the tavern, I guess. Yes, no, maybe. Interesting that I can see my helmet now. Or not. Why? Why do I have a helmet on? Like an iron mask or something. Is it because I'm still accused? Could become a great lawyer. I don't think so. Kigo. Wanna make a friend? Huh? Wanna help with him? Huh? Free my mates? Huh? Watch out, I smell a merchant's pitch coming on. This little guy doesn't look friendly. You're that imp that I saw near the school. Man, I'm not going back there. Not ever, not ever. No, no, no. Bunch of wizards poking and prodding. Make us do tricks. But I got free. Told my mates I'd freed him, so loose him. Let him fly. Maybe make this wizard sorry. Which the stinging and the stabbing. If those imps were set loose in Black Lake, that would be disastrous. I'm not helping these imps take their revenge. Tool of oppressor. Come for the lunging and the grabbing.
Putos Yegoleska.
What the hell? Buggy game? Why, should I not be here? Should I be straight up in the tavern? Or is there some cut content here? Oh, you mean the helmet thing? On the helmets? I'm not sure if it's buggy. Maybe it's because we're the accused one. Maybe we have to wear this iron helmet or whatever. We shall see. We shall see. Dark District. Or do I straight go? To the temple? Church of Lamunter? The Munter? No, the Temple of Tyr is, Archives is in the Dark District. Merchant Quarters, I mean. Let's travel there. Should I talk to Kelgar? Because the fight in the Temple of Tyr. Let him do that? Nah. I don't think my dwarf would let somebody else fight in his state. I think I can beat him in a 1v1 fight, yes. But I'm still curious what Kelgar has to say about this.
Something you need?
Never mind. Where's my weapons? There we go. I have an AC of 32. I feel very solid. I'm very solid about that. Maybe I can even buff myself before going into fight. One of the characters on the line. I know! This could be the end of the story. If so, it is what it is. But my dwarf would not let somebody else fight in his...
I concur.
...stake.
Like it was on.
Fall in.
Like it was on.
Let's go to the temple. Can I straight up go to the temple, or do I have to go back to rest? In the tavern first. Chlam.
Are you ready for the rite of Tyr?
I'm ready.
Your companions will have to leave you alone for the first phase of the rite. It is tradition.
All right, everyone, you heard the man. Out. Please leave me, everyone. I'll be fine.
Follow me.
Hold a moment! This rite of Tyr can wait. I haven't had my say yet.
What are you doing here?
Why am I here? Oh, well, it's because I want to take your place. That Torio, she's got you matched up with a Luskan-trained killer. There's no justice in that little viper suddenly bringing a bear out of nowhere to fight you. Let me fight him. He's a dog. Not even worthy of you. He fights like a Luskan fights, through daggers in the back, poison daggers even. I mean, you've shown me that you could win a battle through words, and it may have opened my eyes a little, just a little. But seems to me we've tried the wordplay, and now the real fight's here.
Why are you upset?
Because it's not fair, that's why. I don't mind a fight for fight's sake, but this crime they've accused you of, the slaughter of an entire village, it's more than just a fight, it's...
You feel it is unjust.
You're damn right it's unjust. This isn't just a fight by the gods, this is honor and fairness and the lives of you and those people of Ember who were slaughtered. After all you went through, all the searching for clues in those poor villagers, to lay it all on your head, by the gods, I want to fight him. I'll show him justice.
You are allowed to choose a champion. Do you wish this one to take your place? You must still undergo the rite of Tyr. But when Lorne emerges on the field tomorrow, it shall be this one who fights in your stead.
Should we let the dwarf fight? That was such a nice speech. It was a nice speech, Kelliger. But... let the dude fight. I forget Kormakrtv is a dwarf. Yeah, my character's also a dwarf. So that was kind of like double-sided there. They insulted your honor, and is not his. This demands blood. Show them the might of Kormakrtv, the small one. I nearly have a tear in my eyes with Kelliger's rage. I show you, dwarven brother, that I can handle on my own. I appreciate your offer, Kelliger, but I can handle Lorne.
All right, but look, that Lorne fellow, he carries himself like a warrior. He's dangerous, so just be careful.
I will see your friend out, then return. May Tyr's justice fall upon us all.
The music on top of that as well.
Here you will remain until we come for you in the morning. Gaze upon the face of Tyr, and let him gaze upon you. If you are true to your word and deeds, then you need not fear his judgment. You are permitted visitors during this time.
Am I?
For often, justice does not solely lie in the words and deeds of the accused, and you may gain truth from the words of those closest to you. We will return for you on the morrow.
Okay. Does it mean I'm getting visitors from my whole companionship now? It's so odd that we have that helmet.
Quiet enough for you? I mean, now that Kelgar is done ranting, I heard it from several streets away. Actually helped me find this place. I hope you don't mind if I come in here and just start speaking my mind. Otherwise, this place would seem awfully dull.
What's in your mind?
I must say, I didn't expect that we would be able to force Torio's hand like this. Trial by combat is a rather desperate maneuver, quite unlike her. It's really rather quite pleasing. And if you were to beat Lorne, well, that would make me simply ecstatic. I could help, you know.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Relic, thank you, Helen, for bringing Liavi into the shield wall and gifting a sub. Monday feast. You're a legend. Thank you kindly for supporting and putting fuel into the engine. I would welcome any help you can provide as long as it's within the rules of the duel.
Here, take this. It's a few special concoctions I whipped up to help you tomorrow should Lorne decide to poison, cheat, or simply give you several gaping chest wounds. And, no need for thanks. It would just be embarrassing. Let me leave you to it. But there is one last thing. Our friend Torio. I think she's rather close to breaking. It's what happens when one is tied to an ill-conceived plan, as I once felt. And I think Torio is one who prefers to be on the winning side. Worth thinking about, especially if she is at our mercy later. Good night.
Hello, Tyr, the one-armed man. The first time I did
I
that,
do not
you failed
understand
badly.
this. To have this mockery of a trial, then still have it come down to blades at each other's throats for truth.
I believe in justice, and I believe that this combat will prove it.
This is your civilization, what your walls try to hide. Nature still rules you all, no matter what you put up to keep it out. Why you are drawn to these cities, these places, is beyond me. There is still time to go. Leave Neverwinter. Leave this place.
Morgan says, LOL Sense helps you to juicing up before an event. Judge, I would like to report someone taking performance enhancement drugs. And have the deaths at Ember go unanswered. My conscience will not allow me to do that.
Since Highcliffe, we have been through much together. Since before Highcliffe, in West Harbor, I watched. Even when you walked into the mare at dark and hunted nightbirds, I watched and kept the beasts of the mare from you. But here, I cannot help you against this man, and he understands nature's law much more than you do, I fear. Please be safe. It matters much to me.
Did she just commit
I
it?
have little else left with
Admitted
my
that she's a
circle
stalker
gone and the
of
mare
mine?
lost to me. I cannot lose you as well.
That was cute. But she just said that she stalked me since I was little.
It is time. Torio and Lorne await us on the field. Nasher wished me to communicate to you the importance of the coming battle, both for you and for Neverwinter itself.
This is a great honor, to be able to lay down your life for your homeland. You should savor this moment.
For too long has Luskan's arcane brotherhood had free passage in Neverwinter. This trial is a means by which their presence here can be removed. What happened at Ember was a terrible crime, and they are responsible of that, we are certain. Fight Lorne. Defeat him.
I'll try.
And you will prevent Neverwinter from sharing Ember's fate at Luskan hands. Succeed in this, and Nasher has promised to grant you your own land.
What?
And a noble title if you so wish it. These are dark times, and he needs every loyal hand by his side should more troubles
Do I
fall
get my
upon
own
us.
mountain? Please tell me I can get my own mountain. Lorne, Torio, and Luskan must answer for Ember. I shall not fail.
Very well. I can ask for no more. The tourney grounds await.
Okay. Please tell me that I get a mountain as a dwarf. Interesting little pits they have there. Woo! So little people?
You know, at times like this, I feel like your squire.
I feel rather like a gnome, which is good, because I am one. My, look at all those people. What I wouldn't give for an audience such as that. Well, on a less bloody occasion, perhaps.
You sure about this? It's not too late to choose someone else to fight for you. Not like I don't have faith in you or anything.
Chandra, you changed your mind? I'm glad. After all that terrible crying last night and that phrase you kept saying, what was it? I don't see how he can possibly...
Grobnar.
Sorry. Tactless. Again. Sorry. Did I say that?
I want him to answer for what he did, I do. But that man is built like a mountain, and if he wins, well, he's out of our reach.
Oh, fucking hell, Grobnar. I'm actually sad we don't have it in a group. I think, yeah. I think it would bring quite a lot of joy. Were you seriously worried about me?
Yeah, but I wasn't crying. I haven't cried since I was a girl, and even then only when peeling onions.
Yeah. I took an oath to serve Neverwinter, now I have to honor it.
Gods, you're frustrating. Fine, go on and see if you can move all of Fairrun while you're at it.
I wish I could think of a song, but words fail me.
Oh, there could have been a bardic inspiration there. Holy crap. Because that's what's happening if you don't spend too much talking to your fellow companions. Oh, it's because my headband is not equipped
Is the
anymore.
accuser or her champion here?
We are here.
Is the accused or his champion here?
I'm here to defend myself and for the people of Ember.
What takes place in the field here today shall resolve the crime of the razing of the village of Ember and the death of its people. Torio Claven, ambassador of Luskan, has accused one in the service of Neverwinter and has called for a trial by combat to resolve the matter. Acting on her behalf is her champion, Lorne, who will fight in her stead.
Is that a beard, or did all your hair on your head just slide down?
Shut up. Just for that, I'm going to carve my name into your hide while you still breathe.
We call upon Tyr to help us settle this matter. Tyr's judgment shall come forth through blade and strength, through balance and resolve.
Oh, this is hilarious. I cannot save Morgan. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I can save now.
Of Ember.
So, what kind of potions or whatever did I got? I cannot equip the helmet thing? It's odd. So, I have some potions of antidote and whatnot. Invisibility. Cure wounds. In case he's doing something shilly.
They will die.
Let's get him. That was an 11. I'm gonna go straight up for defensive stance. Good.
I'll tear your head.
There we go. Gets some key attacks.
I'm gonna...
Mister. Yeah. Want some more? I have some more where it came from. I have even more if you want. Cannot be killed during frenzy.
Do you think you...
I can. I do think I can hurt you.
You can't.
friends is gone. What now, huh? Big guy.
You think you've won? You've won nothing. Garius lives. He seeks your death, and you will not be able to stop him. So go on. Kill me, if you have the courage.
I cannot kill him in the duel. He's bound to me, it looks like it. We're not on the same level now. I carve his name into his hide while he still breathes. I want to kill you as long as you're begging for your life. Cowards, get up and fight.
Justice has been served. My judgment, passed at the trial, shall now take effect as was intended. The Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan is to leave the city of Neverwinter within 3 days' time, and they are not to be permitted within our walls again. By royal decree, the possessions of the champion of the Luskan ambassador, Lorne, are to become the property of the accused. And, Ambassador, you now have much to answer for. To the accused, I believe you are in need of a well-deserved rest.
Thank you.
Please return to the Sunken Flagon. That is a command from your lord, soldier of Neverwinter.
What is with the loot? Or is this like... Oh.
Word of the trial came to me faster than you did. It would have been wiser for you not to come at all.
Forgive us, Master Garius. He proved more capable than we expected.
What's he doing?
Ember destroyed. The time wasted with this trial. I trusted you, Torio. Brutes like Lorne. They swarm the Luskan streets in hundreds, thousands. But you...
Master Garius, the one we seek, he still has the shards. They are in his possession. They can still be retrieved. Tell me what to do. I shall do it.
Do? You are to do nothing, and you are to say nothing, especially to our ally. The shards are out of my reach for now, but I have almost all I need for the ritual. And when that is done, I shall need our ally no longer. I shall not need anyone. Leave me, Torio.
Who's your ally? And Torio, did this not just showed you that he will get rid of you as well? The voice acting is fantastic, Morgan, I agree. Really cool story so far. You're a tough one to catch. Got a message for you from the Eldanon fellow. Eldanon, what did he want? Came in here all rattled. He did mumble about some silver shards, said he needed to talk to you right now. Did he say where it'd be? Up at the Mancy, I guess. That's over the Black Lake, where kids aren't allowed. When was he here? 2 days ago, maybe. I better pay Alden on a visit then. Thank you, little child. Let's do a rest. There we go. Helmet is gone again. I guess it was a bug because it forced the equipment off me from my headpiece. And put that weird metal helmet on. So, Lorne's possession. Gifts from Lord Nasher. Amulet of Truth. Okay. Woman's falchion and belts. What's in here? Belt of Hill Giant Strength. +3 strength. Oh, baby. I'll take that, thank you. With now strength 21. What about the Amulet of Truth? True Seeing. Let's give that to
Something you want?
Let's give that to you.
All in.
I'm gonna sell the other one. Okay. When anyone follow that guy who blatantly says all he cares about is himself, probably has them at their guts, or some family members imprisoned or something. Normally the evil people are followed because of fear. Because those who follow him fear something from him. The strength I'm gathering, I'm able to be Faroon, maybe. Maybe. So, nobody can use the falchion, sadly. It's +3, 1d12 on critical. Only usable by evil. Interesting. So... Kelgar, of course, comes with us. Quara comes with us. And Sand. Kinda let's start to like Sand for some odd reason. Don't ask me why. But interesting to know that he is Chandra might be able to use that falcon, but she's focusing on short swords. Dual wielding short swords. I mean, I could give it a try and see if she has
Something you want?
access to it. Yeah, she could wield it. That is true. She could equip that one.
Your command?
I concur.
You concur?
Yes.
Listening, really.
Why does it not work? Is the character essence broken? There we go. There we go. Permanent shield on you.
Your command?
Beautiful. So... Aldana is looking at me in the Black Lake District. Okay, Black Lake it is. Black Lake it is. Watching you play this game makes me want to play it again. Why not, Morgan? Why not? Play it again, share all your journeys with us in the Discord as well. Put some pictures in there so you make like little footsteps and notes when what is happening. I would love to see how your journey unfolds as well. So why not? I tell you, why not? I think the next big CRPG that we're going to tackle will be Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I also have a post on my channel, on the YouTubes, where I'm asking, curious for your interest. There are 2 promising titles coming out in August that I would love to cover as a Let's Play series. Which one is most appealing to you, my YouTube Vikings? Gears of War Remastered, Dawn of War Enhanced, something else, write into the comments, or a RimWorld 1.6 Warhammer 40k Saga. Looks like so far 50% are for the RimWorld 1.6 Warhammer 40k Saga, 30% for Dawn of War Enhanced, coming out in August, and 10% and 10% mixed between Gears of War Remastered and something else, written in the comments. One of the comments mentions Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. So... He said he's in the Munse, right? Albanon's Munse, okay. Let's go to him. Why is there guards in front of the door? So something happened? Sergeant? I'd say stay back in one step in the yards, and he will kill your marshal. Back, 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 by the gods, I don't think they're bluffing. Marshal Cormac, how badly are you hurt, sir? It's Cormac! Where's... how to work that wand. Shot at me, point blank, and still couldn't hit a thing. Just rush him, Sergeant. They're out of charges anyway. Best not listen to him, Sergeant. Us poor imbeciles got plenty of charges left. Brokenburn, what's going on here? It's got a botched robbery. As I can tell, the thieves were inside a house when Cormac knocked. Poor fellow never stood a chance. They shot him with that wand and left him in the yard. Now they say they'll kill him if he come any closer. It's an impasse, and a sticky one at that. Cormac's a friend. Do you mind if I try talking to them? Look, I've no ego to bruise. I can walk a beat, catch a thief, rescue a kitten, but when it comes to negotiations, I'm hardly any use. Hey, you're the house. There's somebody here that would like to talk a word. Who is it? I am Cormac of Greybeards. Who am I speaking to? Name's you. This is Gulver. Idiots. What did you tell our names for? Well, he told us his. Cormac of Greybeards? That's the fella that cleaned us out at the docks. The one who did for Moir and Baldo. Oh, gods. You know what I did to Moir? Do you think you're tougher than her? Alright, we're listening. Greybeard. But we've got demands. We give ourselves up. You gotta promise to let us go free. Them hounds got to give their word too. Not going to happen. They come out, they get to keep their lives, and that's all. We don't let criminals walk. I'm in charge of this negotiation. If I say they go free, they go free. I'm telling you, this is a mistake. Let one criminal slip through your fingers, and you'll find a dozen more trying to do the same. Well, what is to be? Those hounds give their promise. Or no? They've given the word, they'll come out. Hear that, Hugh? They promised. Come on, let's go. Before they change their minds. I don't want to die for old Scab. Aye, Gulver. Nor do I. Hey, Greybeard, we're leaving the wand coming out, so tell them how to keep their steel for themselves. It will pain me to let those two walk, but you did save Cormac's life, and if you're lucky, their friends inside haven't heard a thing. I want to question these two first. Dawn of War Enhanced, absolutely great game with great story. Yes, I would like to play the story of it again, and also the DLCs, Stormwinter, and I think there's some other stuff as well for campaigns, like one campaign map or something like that. Gulliver. Don't know what he's freed us for, but we're grateful just the same. You know, you've made a friend with this old coppers. How many are there's inside? There was a little over 25, counting Gulliver and me. So that's 15 or so in a house. God, he can't do math. Most of them are in the back, on the basements. And on account of all the traps old Scab has set, it's bad luck for Scab, though, because they won't have seen us leaving our posts. Aye. Might be they could take Scab by surprise. If they don't set off no traps, that is. So if they don't set up any trap, we can capture him by surprise. What can you tell me about your leader? He's old Scab. Shadow thieves don't even know much about Scab. Cagey old maggot that he is. There's all sorts of thieves. Lockpickers, second-story man, muggers, sneaky monkeys. Old Scab's a trap man. Got himself a foul little burrow of slums with half of 100 traps between him and daylight. Aye, but when he does, he brings his traps with him. No longer he stays someplace, the more it starts looking like its own burrow, full of snares and alarms. You best be careful in that house. Scab's only had a day or two, but that's time enough to set down a few surprises. Where are Albanon and his household? You mean the old sage? He's alive and in the house. He'll be with old Scab in the back. Scab's keeping all them hostages close if anybody breaks in. Aye, he's a vicious old rat, Scab. Soon as he sees one, he'll cut their throats, so you'd best deal with him quick. That's all the questions I have. We'll hang about till you're inside. After that, we'll be back to the docks. Don't know about Gulliver, but I don't much like the way them hounds keep eyeing us. The cricket noises are very annoying. Amar Cormac, you should have just charged those stinking amateurs. How badly are you hurt? Take more than a couple of magic missiles and a gut to kill a harborman. Hang in there, Cormac. We'll get you healed up. He's near death. How can I heal him up?
Listening, really?
Yes.
Can I heal him? There we go. Heal success. Heal him again. He's uninjured. I just healed you up! Silly game. The cricket's meant to be soothing. Well, not every sound is soothing for everybody.
I concur.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
I concur.
So, let's throw out a permanent shield. Magic weapon. And haste everybody, and we go in there and destroy them. Come on, Sand. There we go. Let's go break some bones. Imagine now having a bard on top of that as well. The list of boss would be endless, probably. There we go, Dragon Lady. Krieg noise are gone. We're going into Thieves' Den. Exactly.
Stay sharp.
Trap number 1. Trap number 2. I'm gonna grab
Something
her.
you want?
Enemies.
You have my word. Stay sharp.
Oh my god. Jesus. Charge!
Time to put these weapons to some use.
Oh, Sam got one hit in. Wow.
I really don't think I can do that.
Okay, we need a key for that, apparently, if she says that. And X +1. Nothing in the bedroom. Jesus, the damage output that we have to with the group now. Insane. Scrolls. The Wand of Fear. There's something in the bookcase over there. Scrolls of Magic Missiles. Locked. Can you open?
I really don't think I can do that.
Can I just bash it in? Resistible damage. Shame.
I really don't think I can do that. Looks like we have company.
You can't? A specific key is required to open these. Okay.
Yes.
A wand. Healer's kit. There's enemies nearby. There we go. So we'll rest. So Cian is fully healed up.
Listening, really?
Really? Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Buff yourself. I wish I could save this in a sense. To just make
Something you want?
my buffing
Let me lead the way.
Something you want?
You follow behind.
be super fast. Oh yeah, power attack.
Yeah?
Power attack.
Listening, really?
Yes.
We are hasted. Potion of Wounds. Acid Arrow. Surprise! Wait! Can we talk this out? I have money! Stab him quick! Scab said we could kill him if they try to escape. Please! I wasn't thinking, I'm sorry. You should have stayed put like old Scab said. Sorry, it's nothing personal. Ew, have mercy!
To the death!
Shit, couldn't save him.
Take that!
I'm sorry, I couldn't save you. I triggered a trap. That means the enemy knows I'm here. Come on, open that trap. Beautiful. Whirlwinds. $15. There we go.
This one's mine.
Let's get the other one. The Mind Cloud did really help.
No, it.
Got with some gold coins from here. Talent from here. Nothing over here. Please work on that one. Are you unlocking it as well, or?
This lock's being troublesome.
Meaning
Yes.
you are not able to open it? Oh, there we go.
Yes.
There we go. I'm steamrolling those thieves? Yeah, that's because
I concur.
of Sans buffs. That's because of that.
Yes.
Listening, really.
So, pasting everybody. Let's give Chandra magic weapons. There we go. Polymorph. Oh my god, polymorph into a mind flayer. Oh! Oh my goodness!
Fall in.
Let's see how they react to some mind flayer action coming in. We have Dr. Zoidberg, or wherever that dude is called from Futurama. 121 HP. Fuck! I straight up walked into that first trap. Is what it is. Open up, please. Can I smack it open?
This lock's being troublesome.
Bash in the door.
Safim.
Trigger the trap.
For Highcliff.
Hello there.
I can do that.
Come on, Sand. I thought you could cast spells as a mind flayer. But apparently it's just melee attacks.
Your command.
Oh, I'm curious about that one. I'm curious about that story, Jack. How did you ruin your friend's campaign? Not resting allowed in this area? Fair enough.
Listening, really.
So, behavior. You should be able to attack now, close combat. Spell casting, yes. Stealth mode, open locks, guard distance, disarm, puppet mode, polymorph, off.
Your command.
Should definitely attack nearby in your creature thing. I can read every D&D boss existing. Nyala.
Die and be forgotten!
Oh, we got it slowed. There's old Scab.
Let's see what they're made of!
Oh no, the people in the back are getting killed. There we go. There we go.
Master Aldenhund was looking for you before the thieves came. It's something we discovered in the archives, a matter of the greatest urgency.
Tell me quickly.
He, that is, we, had been researching the silver shards at the archive. We found an old reference to a shard in Neverwinter, discovered shortly after the war with the King of Shadows. This shard was held by a fraternity of lords, wealthy men who dabbled in matters arcane. According to the tome, only 4 still lived: Lords Dalrin, Brennick, Hawks, and Taverick.
Are those men who've been turning up dead? Those names sound awfully familiar.
All but Taverick have been recently murdered, reportedly by demons. We reason that the lords have been passing the shard from one to the next, just ahead of the assassins. If our guess is correct, then Lord Taverick has the shard, and he is in considerable danger. Aldenon tried to send word to him, but the man is stubborn. He urged me to go away, and said that I shouldn't return until I was younger and female, were his words, I believe.
We should tell Lord Nasher now, before the demons return.
We'll send the guards to help you, Harcourt. Wait, I want to know what happened here.
The thieves came straight to the door, dressed respectably enough. They said they bore a message from you, so Master Aldenon lowered the wards. It was chaos after that. They gathered us together and herded us down here. 2 others trundled the master out of the house. They returned shortly after with a heavy pouch of gold, so I presume they traded the master to whoever hired them in the first place.
Do you have any idea who might have hired the thieves?
Regrettably, no. They were a sullen lot altogether, and the leader did not seem to confide in many of his men.
That is very odd. That is very odd. I do feel sorry for Morgan missing so many things because of the occasional ad popping in here and there. Therefore, I shall make sure that by joining us in the Shield Wall, you shall not have.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Any more ad breaks. If they were here to kidnap Aldenon, why did the thief stay in the house?
Apparently, old Scab liked the look of the master's treasure, so he stayed here a while longer than he should have. I don't believe that was part of the original plan.
Well, send the guards to help you, Harcourt. So, old Scab. Here's a club and ling and a book of fire. Fire resistance. Oh, I'm so sad that the crafting is so badly done in this game. Dead cook. So, please do take care of these
Something you
Chandra.
want?
Disarm with the trap. Failure? Oh, we rolled a 4. There we go. Disease at 27. God, come on! Just need to roll me a 10. And we're good. There we go. Hello, Iliavi. How you doing? Unlocking the next one.
Your command?
Good. So what do we have here? We have an interesting falchion. And we have a mage wand over here. So, mage wand of lightning. Very, very frightening. Wand of stinking cloud. Wand of fear.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Be my guest. A lightning bolt.
Your command?
Please tell Lord Nasher, as long as Taverick has the shard, he is in considerable danger.
All done.
Thank you kindly. I guess this leads back up to where we came from, so we kind of made like a full circle. You're more than welcome, Kel. Look at that shield. I mean, it's the top of a barrel with a rope. It's not the proper shield yet, but it does the trick. It does the trick. So we're back where we started. Everybody
I
move
concur.
together. Okay. Interesting that the extended hasten spells seem to not work properly. How the Mind Flayer performed? Yeah, kind of poorly. Whoa. Because apparently the Polymorph Mind Flayer just do melee attacks.
Yes.
So it was not a big wow. On that occasion, I have to say. So, we need to go and find the other lord that apparently has the shard. I have a suspicion we're gonna meet our warlock very, very soon. I think it's a warlock from the trailer, from the intro trailer, that fought the Lord of Shadow and shattered the silver sword. So, how's Cormac? If my ears are true, there was some fight in there. It was indeed House Cormac. He'll mend, thanks to God. They'll have him in the temple for a few days. Let's go, boys. We better check the hostages before half of the ward gathers to watch. Okay. You guys deal with the hostages. Collector's Mansion. Theater on the Lake. The Academy. Where could I be? Evelyn has been kidnapped. Harbor with me be a constable in danger as the previous owner of the shots. Lord Nasher should be informed. Okay. Well, to the king then. To the king.
Listening, really?
Give us all the haste buff.
Yes.
There we go. Korg, if you need a woman to get into the Lord House, which party member will you use? Or you can try to polymorph yourself into a woman, I guess. I'm not sure I can do that. Interesting question. We'll see. We'll see who I send in there. Probably my trusty companion Chandra, if it needs to be a woman. Lord Nasha, where's my promised land, by the way? I'm glad you have come. It seems that events follow another. The trial of the Luskin has been settled, but now I hear Albadon has been kidnapped. Yeah, when I arrived this home, it was occupied by thugs. This is a grave news. Albadon may have irritated some, but that is no reason to seize him, unless there was something large at stake. Lord Nasha will also bring word of the murdered nobles. Explain. All three murdered nobles, Darwin, Benric, and Hawks, were in possession of a silver shard that is now held by Lord Taverick. The shard has been passed through the city. The shard has been passed through the city, and everyone who holds it ends up dead. I believe Taverick is next. Now I'm going to stay truthful. All three of the murdered nobles were in possession of the silver shard that is now held by Taverick. Syrian? I will not allow him to suffer the same fate as the others. I want to report to Lord Taverick's estate at once. I'm sending Captain Ballard and a detachment of guards to meet you there. I've marked Taverick's home in your map. Go there and go there now. Okay. Excuse me. So, Jack said he ruined a one-shot campaign. The one-shot campaign was a Greek one-shot campaign where you go through a giant maze. Well, he had a giant sandworm pop up to scare you guys. You polymorphed the poor sandworm and appeared it had come from a center goal of the maze, and we saw that it was a small worm in a jar, and walked directly to the goal through its tunnel. Directly passing all the obstacles he had prepared. Oh yeah, I wasn't the only puzzle in the maze. I cheated our way. He also prepared some logical puzzles early in the maze. We had to solve to find the right path through the maze. And in my arsenal I had Find a Path spell 2. Has it been known, when we created our character, we didn't know we had to go through a maze. So I casted Find a Path, and we pretty much just ignored the puzzles. And when the sandworm popped out of the ground, the spell showed us the tunnel was the most directly physical path to our goal, which led to me giving Polymorph a try in the sandworm to get past. That's a nice one. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that, Jack. So, level up. Ba-bing, ba-bing. Let me see. The last time we did improve defense. No, we did superior weapon focus and whatnot. We're gonna go now again into a point of Dwarven Defender. Yes, we're gonna pick another Dwarven Defender level. Recommended. No points in parry, please. Thank you kindly. With 5 points. Intimidate. Let's put him into spotting. Maybe we can spot traps a little bit earlier and not run into them. Finalize. Hello, Davnuno.
Follow
so
me.
Cool to have you also in the Discord, Davnuno. Nice that you found your pathway into our community and now full member. Neutral good. Fighter. What do you recommend? Spring attack. We don't get attack opportunities. Actually, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Yeah. Let's grab that.
Yes.
Now I can finally run around without getting attack opportunities in his face. Good. What is recommended? Delayed Blast Fireball. You create a small magical zone that can detect passage of an enemy. When the field is activated, it explodes, doing 1d6 points of fire damage per caster level. What about Bigsby's Grasping Hand? A giant hand appears and attacks the target. If the hand hits and succeeds in a grapple check, the opponent will be held for the duration of the spell. Oh my goodness. Dress says, by the way, how the one-shot every living D&D boss as a class with Mage Hand. Cast Mage Hand inside a chest and simply put pressure on its heart or crush it. Yes, while Mage Hand can't deal damage, it can be cast at any point in range to interact with objects and living beings. As a DM, I would not let you do that. Simple as, because you can't see his heart. But a cool idea nonetheless. I'd rather have the Grasping Hand than the delayed Fireball.
I concur.
Sand. What kind of Nancy, fancy schmancy stuff can we do with you? So, what is recommended? Delayed Fire Blast and Spell Mantle. I mean, Spell Mantle sounds powerful. Creates a barrier around the caster that absorbs all incoming spells and spell-like abilities. Energy Immunity. Ooh, for 24 hours. That's nice. Take that.
Yes.
Last but not least, you. Do you want to stick to rogue only with you, or do you want to multi-class it to something? Duelists. What about Neverwinter 9? A character can achieve a maximum of 5 levels in the Winter Nights prestige class. The 9 gain an aura that grants plus to all saving throws, deflection bonus to armor class for all allies within 10 meters. This bonus does not apply to the 9, only to its allies. Bidding at the 3rd level, the 9 can protect one selected ally within 30 meters. This protection acts as the shield other spells cast at the 9 character's level. The only difference with the spell is that the target only takes 30% damage instead of 50, and the number of the 9 takes half of the initial damage rounded down. Oh, it's like spreading the damage. Neverwinter Nights 9 could be something for the dwarf itself, but not for her. I don't want her to take damage instead of me. Big B is great. Big B is great for bosses and 1v1s, not great for crowns. Makes sense. Divine Champion. Once per day at 1st level, Divine Champions melee on hands to heal damage equal to the charisma bonus. Yeah, about that. About that. I mean, I could give her a level in Swashbuckler. To get some AC. Nah, let's keep on focusing on Rogue. Make her go crazy with the sneak attack damage. There we go, sneak attack plus 7d6. What would you recommend? Improved evasion? Two-weapon defense. When wielding a double weapon, you gain +1 to AC. When using the parry action instead, you get +2. You're not using that. Really? Your recommendation is improved evasion. When a reflex save is allowed for half damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you kindly.
Yes.
So, thank you, Lord Nasha, for placing the marker on my map. Let's keep going. Druids have made funnier ways with wild since they can turn into a living being depending on the circle, so you can legit become a spore that the boss inhales and simply choke him to death, or become a lethal virus. There are quite a lot of dumb ways to defeat bosses, which all the rulebook confirmed. That depends, of course, on your table and whatnot, because overall the rulebook confirms that your druid can shapeshift into something that she saw and interacted with. Yeah. I might let you do and try to approach that, but you then have to fight against the immune system of said creature. And that might become its own thing. Imagine, you set up a boss fight and the boss fight ends up in not actually fighting the boss, but fighting in its immune system and everybody shrinks down into spore size. What the fuck? Oh, that would be wild. Taverig's Manor down there. Okay. That'd be so crazy. Oh, it got me an idea there, Draz. For the next D&D session.
Listening, really.
Gianquidi there.
Gianquidi there. So... let's do some buffing.
Your command?
And
listening,
now,
really.
give us, please, extended haste.
Your command?
Permanent haste might be great when you get to there. I don't think you get there. In terms of the spell levels. Something's going on in the other theater. Yeah. Don't think my character's interested in what is going on there. Halt! Who goes there? Quit with your halt. This is kormakrtv. Well, I'm a half-troll. You have my pardon for my comrades, your lordship. We started to watch hands. The danger to this house is real. He's right to be cautious. There, see that? Cautious. Know what that word means? Warily? Bad idea encouraging him, your lordship. He's locked his own children out of his house on account of forgetting his latest password. It was dark and raining that night. What? I'll let the gods be the judge of that, Guff. Now, let's quit pestering the squire before he decides to clap us in irons. Oh, Black Ballards is waiting for you inside, squire. Right for the door. Let me guess, I'm coming inside and he's dead. And then again, I get accused by murder of noblemen or something like that. I don't know. Something crazy. Wow. This is so wild. Hello? Is it me you're looking? No, I'm actually looking for you. Door 1 or door 2 or door 3? Can I even go through that door? I can't. Says I'm open. Hossa. Captain Ballards.
I'm sorry, my lord, but the girl must leave.
Oh, come now, look at her. Look, pretty girl like that would keep any man alive and well, even a spotty old ward like me. That is what Nasher wants, isn't it? To keep me from dropping dead, huh?
Lord Nasher is concerned about my lord's well-being, in light of the recent deaths of my lord's associates.
Bah! If Nasher cared about my lord's well-being, he'd buy me a potion of youth. Failing that, he'd send me a harem. 84 girls, one for each of my years. Yes? Maybe? Soldiers. Melia, my dear, I insist that you come back and play for me again. The night after next, perhaps.
My lord is very sweet. I'd be honored.
Captain Ballard. Squire Greybeards, Captain Andrew Ballard at your command. If you don't mind me saying, Squire, it's an honor to serve with you. My men and I were there for your trial by combat. Warmed a lot of veterans' hearts to see your rout Luskin's dog. I should be the one thanking you, Captain, not the other way. Means a lot to hear that, Squire. A lot of folk around here forget the Luskin War and thus with it. Lucky for us, Lord Nasher isn't one of them. As for the matter at hand, I've already made an initial sweep of the house, secured the outer doors, and billeted my men for the second floor, with 5 in armor and all proven men. The quiet one with the bow is Comely Finn. Doesn't say much, but he's skilled. He's killed more Luskins than any of us with those arrows of his. My sergeant is Dervin, called Greylocks. Like a father to the boys, he's deadly with an axe. Guff and Whittley, you've already met. I'll bring them inside, locking down the front door when night falls. By your leave, I'd like to barricade all the exits as well. if you think it's best. I'll send Finn and Dervin to gather some tables and such. The old man won't miss them. This place has rooms that haven't been touched in decades, perhaps more. After you've sent the old man upstairs, we'll get underway. I'd like to inspect the house myself. Certainly, Squire. We have time for that. Now that after you talk to Terrovic, I won't lock down the house until you've given the words. Okay, we're gonna talk to... We're gonna have a look at the house first, and then talk to him. I think that's the order we're gonna do it. The man is shifty. A harem of 84, exactly. I mean, he's... Why not dream as an old man? Why not dream? A friend once forced the final boss to become his servant. It was a lich. He was a lich. No, it was a lich. He stole his phylactery, and our bard offered him 2 options. Die on the spot or serve the party as a loyal servant. The bard did roll a natural 20. Problem was solved. The king indeed was not pleased by seeing the lich entered his throne room and our group accompanied by an army of undead. That sounds hilarious. Hilarious. Again, not every roll should be a success with a natural 20, but it definitely tells a cool story and lets you do shenanigans. Depends, of course, on the seriousness of the campaign, the strictness of the dungeon master, and yeah, the possibility of that or whatnot. I'm gonna refill that. I'm gonna be right back with you. In the meantime, be sure to follow the channel, hop into our Discord, hop into our YouTube pods. Make sure that you're taking part in the vote over there as well. And you shall be right back with you